Hey, you, wings like, gales of skies like,
Wings like gales that break calm skies. Yes, that is me. What can I do for you, little Silverwing?
I believe my employer is a mutual friend of ours.
The no-winged dwarf, is it?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Why have you come here?
His friends, the little one, the wizard, she told me that I had to come and find you. And then once I'd find you, wings like whatever your name is, once I'd found you, I had to go and take you, and we was gonna go and find him. And once we had found him, we was gonna take him and bring him back to them because he's gone off somewhere. I don't know what's going on.
Gone? Gone where? The Stormlord has tasked him.
I don't know the ins and outs of it. I think the big guy up there, I think he's part of the problem. Because he's Rurak. He's thrown away all the books and his symbols and all that. He's ran off. I don't know what's going on.
Dwarves! Unreliable they are, stubborn! Giving up at their first hurdle? I think not!
Alright, who would like to recap what happened last time we played?
Everyone. No, everyone.
Last week. Here's what happened.
Last time on Chronicles of Rinn.
What did we start off doing?
Well, I arrived back on the bird.
Oh, Rurak, after his tremendous trip up the mountain to go and tame a bird, has returned.
Success!
Ooh, a big bird.
On the wind.
He's very happy.
Starting the streak. Yeah.
The bird named Gales like winds and stuff. He got him, but he's not being tied down. He gets to fly wherever he wants to go, and just whenever Rurak calls, he comes, apparently. And that's that.
You did a very bad job of explaining why he's being a staple.
Next task. Rurak and what's his name? Matuk are tasked with the fact that they are going to have a fist fight, basically. No weapons, armor, whatever. That's the old way of settling who gets to go up the mountain. Rurak doesn't want to do that because he'll lose. So he comes up with a new idea, speaks to Matuk, and settles a way for them both to settle who shall go up the mountain with the blessing of Altius. So they come up with this idea that they are going to both try and withstand Altius' power, i.e. a long continuous lightning bolt to their bodies, and whoever can stay up the longest gets to go up the mountain. Yeah, he says that to Mr. Priest guy, teaches him the spell to do it. There's a big, grand...
You had to teach him how to do it.
We all go... Right, next day, it's happening. We go to the fighting pit, where this whole ceremony is gonna happen. And there's a big crowd. Malbrin's taking bets and everyone. And they're all cheering for Rurak. We think it's gonna be a grand old time. The thing happens. Rurak fucking decks it before Matuk does. And then he's like, oh fuck. He runs off.
Fuck this.
He takes off all his holy things and he goes and he runs into the woods and he teleports himself back to his cleric spot. I don't know what the spell's actually called.
My comfy place.
Comfy place, yeah. We have no idea what the fuck's happening. We just see him running into the woods. We assume he just needs a moment because he's failed at one of his, most Altius-related ambitious tasks yet.
Left us on red.
Yeah, Matuk is also on the ground. That's fine. We go and have a look for Rurak. We try messaging him. We hear nothing. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. So we decide just to leave it. We lay it low for a while, let him come to terms with what's happened, and we fuck off. Because we know he's not going to be appearing back anytime soon because he doesn't have the means.
And Ward is awesome at name.
Oh yeah.
That's about it.
All right, cool. Good job, Emma. You can have an inspiration.
Yeah!
Oh, whoa. It was a nice insight into Lyda's diary.
Ah, he fucking dicks. Yeah, so that was basically what happened last week. So Zargar, there's 4,000 experience points that you need from
Recap made after
from
first
the
cast.
the glad on the ship
Right.
that I gave out last week. What you was not here for.
I don't want to be unjust, but wasn't it 5,000?
Was it 5,000?
I thought it was 6,000.
I thought it was 10,000.
Now it's 2.
I don't remember.
I thought it was 5.
Oh no, my notes say if it needs 5,000, yes, you need 5,000. I'm sorry. My notes from last week trumped my notes from this week. Good catch, Niall.
That's still level 11, right?
Yes.
Maybe
It'd
a
be
while.
roughly 10,000 bucks.
We're nearly halfway there. How much XP does the dragon usually get?
Hopefully 10,000.
Others.
Level 20! Yeah!
Let's just start farming dragons.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one!
We kill this one, and another one gets pissed off. It's like, great.
Good.
It keeps going.
We can just, instead of being adventurers, be dragon hunters.
That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm game.
As long as
Lose
I
all
don't get
political
hunted by
affiliations.
witches. Yeah, we are the dragon hunters, dragon slayers. Yeah, we could have such a cool team.
Invest in harpoons and stuff. An airship. Oh, we can fight them in the skies. That seems like a
That's
The worst
bad.
idea. Let's fight them in the place that they're best at fighting.
I mean,
in the air.
Battlestar's probably got some sort of like dragons around where he is and scale and stuff.
Do they have?
Just wyverns and shit, like drakes.
Yeah, drakes are different from wyverns though. They're slightly closer to dragons than the wyvern is. Yeah, so
Inspiration. Oh, the folder.
so Rurak, you're on the road.
Mm.
So you arrived back in Meriden,
Right.
and then you were getting a horse and riding to
Tor.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So, like as soon as you arrive back in Meriden, by the way, the kind of sensation, that camera sensation we were talking about last week,
Yeah.
where it panned back when you were at Great Thunder, it's now much more like you're being filmed again.
Right.
It's that same sort of experience. But you get a horse and you head off out to Mount Tor, and on about 2 days into your journey, you can see like a group of kind of folk, like merchants or whatever, coming down the trail. And as you get closer and closer, they stop and dismount, and they pull out swords,
Right.
and they say, "All right, sir, we'll make this easy. You just hand over your belongings, and we'll leave you be."
What belongings do I have on me?
I don't know what belongings do you have in you.
Every Ninchuk.
Took the
Your
backpack
gold,
that
that
was
was
there
yours.
with your
Oh, I forgot that. Can I have my sheet?
Probably be useful.
Have that already. Who needs a folder?
You must know from memory. What have I got? I've not got much. I ride past and throw my gold on the floor and keep riding.
Do you have gold?
Yeah, let's throw my coin purse on the ground.
They kind of, you can hear them like as you go past, you can hear them going, "Oh, you do."
That's a lot of gold. No, I spent a bunch of that to buy the horse, so it's a lot less than that is.
You got like no money now.
I got no money now.
Okay.
I got food. I got supplies.
Do you?
Sounds like you do.
Too late.
I think you're dead.
And then a few days after that, again fairly uneventful. Nothing really bothers you. You can see Mount Tor up in the distance,
Right.
And then you kind of feel this like the wind picks up, almost, and then you feel you get thrown. You feel like something like dig into the back of your shirt, and you're thrown off your horse.
Okay.
And there's a crow standing above you, peering down.
How did you?
Long way from the mountain you are, little dwarf.
Am I speaking to it? Because I don't think I have.
Yeah, no, it's just talking to you.
It's just talking to me.
Yeah.
How are you talking to me?
Korvac is floating like a little, like, kind of. He's flapping like.
I left you on the ground.
That's what you thought.
What are you doing here?
Silverwing tells me you are leaving.
Yeah, I'm going home.
And why?
Because I'm done with this whole thing. I'm
Done? Finished?
Yeah.
He pecks you in the chest like quite hard.
I
And then
stand up and shove him off me. Like, yeah. I'm heading home. I'm done. I gave him all, and he doesn't care. So it's fine.
Is this why Altius chose you, little dwarf? So you could give up at the first obstacle?
I succeeded in the first obstacle. I got you, didn't I? I got fucked, and he chose another person.
Did he? Is that true?
Yeah.
Or is that just what you want to believe?
Therapist word.
I left it to
box around you.
Altius. I begged him.
Mm-hmm. And what did he do?
He abandoned me.
How?
'Cause he,
Tell me what happened.
we were.
Let us work through it together.
Matuk and I had to.
Your friend.
Yes, we had to stand a challenge.
What has he
together.
done?
What's he done?
Did he climb through the heart of a mountain because he saw it in his dreams?
He might have.
Good point.
I don't know.
Hmm.
He probably did.
Continue.
I'm the hand of the storm. Well, I was the hand of the storm. Altius probably had two hands, me and Matuk.
Two. Of course you had two hands.
Altius chose Matuk over me. And that's fine.
What makes you think that?
Because we both were laid in front of him and he made a choice with his power. And it could have been me, but it wasn't.
He kind of hops around you.
You are speaking in riddles and half-truths, dwarf. Tell me what happened.
We were both struck by lightning,
Mm-hmm.
and we were going to see who could stand the longest, and Matuk stood longer than me.
Mm-hmm. And where did the lightning come from?
The clouds, the sky, the
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The
Where-
mountain?
Where it usually comes from. Aye, I guess.
He peers back. He doesn't really cross his arms. He got wings, right? But he kind of ruffles them in such a way as if he would have crossed his arms.
He says, what did you expect from a bolt from the mountain top? What lives atop that mountain, dwarf?
Well, I mean, the imposter. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Why would he choose you to climb the mountain?
Oh fuck, Matuk. Oh no.
Your cowardice plays right into his hands, and now your friend will perish.
I'm gonna just look up to this guy. You. Thank you. need to go back. Oh, where's Matuk? How was Matuk when you left?
I do not know, Matuk.
Well, he's the tall green guy that was in the village.
I was not in the village.
You were circling the village. You had a perfectly nice view, didn't you?
You sent me away for shiny pebbles.
Oh, do you have to? See.
You kind of.
Oh, I mean they're very nice, but that's disgusting.
You can see your face is very well reflected in this shiny sort of pus kind of bile covered stone.
I need. Oh Jesus. This doesn't mean I'm not pissed off with the big man. Right. Alright, Korvaki, lead us back.
So he kind of lands on your shoulder and he says, so not to make too much of a deal of this, but the metal legs, she said I could have a week's holiday if I brought what's his face up here.
Is Metal Legs your boss, eh? Aye, okay.
I don't know, my boss just left.
You know, I need a break sometimes too. You had the last holiday.
That's fair.
You're terrible.
We'll give you a holiday at some point, but things are a bit up in the air right now. I'll backpack those stones wherever. Climb on top of Wings' back.
Okay.
Wings.
Right. I don't know. Fuck.
Shit.
I was gonna head home. I was gonna retire. It was gonna be great.
You wanted out.
And then you went and just fucked it. You're that was Altius. He chose Matuk to climb the mountain and vanquish the imposter, didn't he?
Hmm. And that's why the bolt came from the mountain top, didn't it? Did you not feel the Stormlord's presence recede?
Shite.
Whoops.
Alright, let's go get my stuff then. Alright. I don't know what to do now.
Well, I think we should start with recovering that hammer you have so carelessly discarded. Where are your friends?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's the range on
Yeah,
the
what's
No way.
Please.
Reckles dead. Just like.
So I'm pretty sure the text on the hammer it doesn't mention a range. It just it's like it appears in your hand or it takes the shortest route by flying.
Oh,
So it just
no.
like rematerializes.
You're gonna
Oh my
17
god.
people on the way.
And then it's like freaking out.
It's
Like
freaking out.
it's like kind of like the rune on it like vibrates and then explodes.
Explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or am I just standing there with a giant
I know
hole
I'll
in my
walk
backpack?
away, but why'd you have to do that? Jesus. On the back then.
Guys, the hammer just.
We never took that.
No, I don't think we found it.
We left
Yeah.
it.
The hammer just got left in the forest. Yeah.
No, I thought you were right in front of you and I go, shit.
I
saw the
tried.
Oh.
I heard a noise.
Oh, I see.
Never saw the hand.
Just like throw the hammer a little 10 feet and try again.
It doesn't. It's just there.
Rinn was a thing you got me.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Pretty pricey.
Yeah, it's true. It's popping for me.
Don't have any cash though, do I?
Dropped it all. Dafty.
Yeah.
Cool, right, I guess I don't need them anymore.
What was that?
That was my notes for today.
Oh.
So, the rest of you guys are on the vessel, on the ship. Where are you headed?
Am I right?
I'll be-
Yeah, I mean, we said just down the river until we decided what we were doing, but I guess.
I thought we said that we would pick up there.
Yeah, I think we did actually, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, so you guys sail. You sail down.
How far
And
do we
round
get
it up.
in Rurak's time?
Yeah, I
Uh,
would probably be messaging Rurak pretty much
Every day. Okay.
You okay? You okay, bud?
Yeah. Right now.
Hey pal, how you doing? Here,
Just
here for a
checking
chat.
in.
Yeah, just sending love, sending big vibes.
Sending him a heart emojis.
Fire emoji.
Blessed hashtag.
Alright, I guess you're trying to wait
Do
until
we at some point use the sending stone and realize that the Digital Meridian has this other sending stone?
Yeah, eventually you're like
Shut up.
Right.
who is this?
Who is this?
Yeah. You didn't have this!
Rurak?
Who are you?
What happened to your voice?
Rurak, this isn't funny.
This is Uriel.
Uriel.
Yes, your friend he's gonna look there. Your friend gave me the stone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He
Why'd
said
you
he
do that?
did not need you anymore.
Oh,
Oh, my heart.
bastard.
Always a bit dramatic, isn't
I
it?
guess he's married in there?
It was.
Uriel, where is he?
I don't know. He looked distraught. Is he okay?
He was just throwing a wee I can't say it. Yeah.
Tempered He looked rather the worse for wear.
He got hit by lightning. That wasn't good.
Quite a while.
Are you guys in Meriden?
Perfect.
Oh, whoa.
So I mean, so you guys were saying, so you're sailing down the river until you can get hold of the ring and make a plan,
Timeline's a
basically.
bit scuffed. I don't know what's
So-
How many days of travel was it that Rurak got? Yeah, went back.
So you get to about here, right?
Yeah.
And that's so you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's already about 2 weeks.
And how far could they get in 2 weeks?
Basically to Marin.
Okay.
You probably do arrive in Marin on the same day that this all happens.
Cool.
And you're messaging him every day,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
for those 2 weeks, he's like just a grumpy bastard.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I figured you were just ignoring me.
Yeah.
Left on red.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping.
I mean, I suppose once the thing happens, I'm going to cast Sending to let the group be like, sneak. I think Matuk might be in trouble.
You're on the rock to Rurak. What's it saying?
Fucking idiot.
Knew that
He
was
says Matuk's in trouble. We just went all the way to Manitou.
Oh,
I guess since we.
What are you guys doing in Meriden?
what are you doing in Meriden?
I'm not. I'm at Mount Tor
What are you
almost.
doing about tour?
I was going to go home and retire.
So then why do you care for Meriden?
Like,
I
I
can't speak to you.
Where are you?
This is going through order.
They're all saying a bunch of shite.
Like, I'm near Mount Tor. Wings on Ale or whatever.
Oh, I saw
Alright.
you, did he?
Yeah, he's got me. So's
Wings
Kazaki.
like gales that break calm skies.
Wings is here. And he's told me, he's opened my eyes a little bit to the situation. And I might have to go back to Mount Tor. Do you guys want to come? It'll be great.
We just got. This is the equivalent of having a 10-hour flight, getting off, and then someone messaging me like, "No, you have to come back."
You left your phone.
It's been 2 weeks. Who knows what's happened to Matuk in 2 weeks?
I probably should send him a tick, shouldn't
Aye.
I? Right, okay. I'll get you back.
Just
Duke's
doesn't
fucking
merit
dead.
Meriden.
Oh no, I suppose you could get the thingy faster.
Jake, how much did that rune cost last time? The rune of returning thing?
A couple hundred gold.
You're
Yeah.
there's banks and
Yeah, there's banks. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
have we been depositing enough money?
could run into a little trouble, little financial issue.
Have you been binge drinking?
I mean, I didn't realize you could feel it in my home.
Are you flying and drinking?
Could you send me through some cash?
Here's the pin number.
Don't we have those interdimensional pockets?
Oh.
I suppose I wouldn't have abandoned that.
Yeah, it's just a bucket.
Use a couple
How much you
hundreds.
need?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you once I get to the shop.
Just long spindly fingers in the middle of it.
Rurak's gonna start flying to Mount Tor and shit. On the way though, can I have sending?
This is the wrong mountain, little dwarf.
No. We have to pick something on the way. It'll
Kind
it's very useful.
of turns around and cyanides you.
Keep on going.
Well, we got Rurak back a lot easier than I thought we would.
So you just needed a week or two.
The bird plan worked.
Can we like hire this bird as our full-time therapist?
Yeah, we should.
Can I send him Matuk?
Yeah.
Like, hey mate, I've had a little realization. I'm just wondering how you're doing.
You don't get any response.
Does it
No
go through?
response?
I don't know if there's an easy way to tell, to be honest. Yeah. Like, you cast a spell, you don't hear anything back.
There's no signal.
Oh, that said, there's like a couple of weeks to get up there in the first place, and it might just be fine.
We need to get there and get up the mountain.
Airship. Drop on top.
I like this.
Okay,
plan
so what we're gonna do is
already.
we're gonna buy an airship.
Fly over the storm.
Kill the dragon. Get the money. Buy the airship.
80 gold.
Fetch first definitely got that.
That 8 gold, damn it.
We can use Harathon to get back there pretty fast, right?
Yep.
So we can zip back there, meet you there. The ship can just stay in Harathon.
Do its own thing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the same thing. So, pretty broke.
I'm gonna go to Mount Tor as fast as I can.
Up by the shops.
Stop by the shops and then fly, I guess, to Mount Grey Thunder or meet these guys somewhere.
Okay.
Do you have a spare sending stuff? Or did we find his?
I guess
Um,
Uriel has
You're
mine.
in Meriden.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
just go pick that.
Hey, Uriel.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm not sure remember if you're Kelly who
Mhm.
talked on the rock. Right, we're gonna need that bag.
Oh, certainly.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
That's BC property.
Drop in the pocket.
Have you heard from
It's an
him?
old company name.
Oh
don't
yeah, we
need
did.
that
He
anymore.
RGT
He-
property.
lost his faith, then regained his faith. He talked to a bird, I think. It's very nice bird.
That's usual cleric things.
He like looks up from his, he's got a book and he was like, right, okay.
How are
It's
you?
a different sort of faith the dwarves have, doesn't it?
How are you, Yuru?
You know, same old, same old. How are you?
Good.
Well, bye.
Cheers.
Are you ready to let the gods into your heart?
I gotta go. Yeah, drop the rock in the pocket.
This is useful. Thank you. Cheers.
Hey, got to the right person.
Where do you want me to meet you?
What are you doing?
I'm going to
What's
Mount
the
Tor, have to buy a rune, then I'll come meet you. I don't know.
Well, what's your plan? Will you get Great Thunder then?
Can't wait. I'm kind of worried about Matuk now.
Everyone that is in favor of Great Thunder, say aye.
Can I do like a 50% eye, like an A?
No.
Hand halfway up.
All in or all out?
Yeah.
Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna kill a dragon.
It just took
Dragon
us like
away.
20 days to get here.
I'm just a little concerned that Matuk might die. You all like Matuk?
I like them too.
Beat him down.
We liked Matuk with the understanding that it was probably one of you was gonna die in a death match, so you know.
No one was going to die.
We tried to cut all ties before.
The dragon can wait. I'll still be there when we get.
Well, tell your shield, get it.
It's a known fact that dragons don't really move later, right?
Not particularly often.
No,
I guess it's
because they'd have to take all their shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, there's a dragon?
Oh yeah. I guess I'm taking Malton out for a drink to discuss some payment.
Okay.
Wait, so where are we in the whole timeline of dragon? It's like
They scouted the dragon,
Yes.
then they ran away from the dragon,
okay.
and then Rurak was like, "Hey, can we go
So
into
that's-
can we go to Mount Grey Thunder? Would that be cool? Please."
so
Can we do
that stuff has already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know where the dragon is?
Well, the thing about Grey Thunder is that we need to if we're doing it, we'd get up there as fast as we can. So
I agree to do Grey Thunder first. However, if the dragon has moved, you are forking out about 32 grand. Let's go.
32 grand!
I just spilled my money away.
Rough estimation.
That's like,
You threw your money away.
Well, there was people on the road. I didn't have anything. Okay,
You could beat the shit out of them.
I was pretty pissed off for a while. I wasn't using my powers.
oh, we didn't find your hammer. Do you have your hammer?
I have my hammer. It turns out I can teleport anywhere. I just called it here. It was great. That was good. But that's why I had to end my tour because the Rinn broke.
Ah.
Probably too long or something.
Okay, cool. So, right, how do we get up that mountain fast?
You still got the water.
I don't know. Fuck the doors. Let's just walk up the mountain.
Alright.
So we can now smuggle in?
Fuck it. Let's just climb the mountain.
Woo!
I don't. Well, unless we can break open the doors.
I
we
mean,
just say Matuk's dead. Let's
Sure.
go up. I'm sure
We
they'll
are
let us.
bypassing.
I don't think they
I'm
will.
not complaining, but we're bypassing the whole point of what you just did.
Well, the whole respect
By
thing.
getting permission to go up, and I
Yeah.
was like, let's just go up.
That was the plan originally. When I
That was
asked
original
Rurak, like, what happens if you fail? He was like, we're going up anyway. But instead, he went up.
I lost my faith. It was a pretty big deal for about
to
two.
laugh, Rurak.
Okay, that's fair.
Live
But
and let live.
There's, people have a saying, live, laugh, love.
I don't like young people. Nice cannon.
Oh, no.
Let's just go to Mount Grey Thunder.
Can we get it fast? We can. We've got teleport and stuff, right?
We can. You left us, so I'm getting that.
It's got a bird. It's made of a bird.
I mean, how fast can the bird get there from Mount Tor?
He's a big bird.
took it almost 2 weeks to catch it.
You're gonna need a break.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Where were you when the bird got you?
Like,
Yeah,
outside
like,
Mount
yeah.
Tor.
So you'd spent like almost 2 weeks
Yeah.
on the road.
Right
Soul
in the
searching.
holes.
So how long did it
So it's a 12-day walk. You can probably do it in about 6 days.
Or are you going to my
take? Or
door
we
first?
could do it in 2
Yeah.
if we used Haratham to jump to Rurak and jump down.
It's 4, isn't it? 1 to get there, rest, 1 to get back. Oh, no, never mind. 2. Yeah, I was just thinking there's 4 of them. No, but we have to get there too.
You could all come to me.
Yeah,
We
we
all
all
go
go to him,
Oh, I
and then we all go
see.
from him down to
Yeah.
Mount.
Right,
Seems
well,
like a good plan.
I'm gonna go to Mount Tor quickly. If you guys want to come here, and then we'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, Victoria.
Aye.
Okay.
You also have a teleportation circle to Bronzeville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was the one. So we could do it all in one day.
Oh, I'll teleport us to Bronzeville and then Rack will teleport us.
Cool. Well, meet you there then.
Alright.
And tell them like crew the ship to just get woke.
Get a job.
I was like, hang on, so we just left the plane, now you're just going back?
Look,
What
This
about, what about the dragon?
we will deal with the dragon. If not,
You
Rurak
were
owes
like-
us a lot of money.
well,
Okay.
if we're gonna do it right now, we wouldn't have a cleric. If we go do my Grey Thunder, then do the dragon, we're gonna have a
the
cleric.
rum is getting low.
I know. That's why I'm saying pick up some jobs while you can in Meriden. But this is for Orissa, right? Don't believe in
I
Orissa.
don't care. I just want the
Doesn't-
rum.
He's a guy room.
Look, whatever makes you happy, okay? But
Thanks, Dad. Just find some jobs. We'll be back in a few weeks, and we can go up and get our payment. Plus, this gives us a bit more time as well for me to talk to my contact to see about smuggling us through, so we don't have to pay 200 gold again.
yeah, there's a lot of rum.
It is a lot of rum.
Okay, right. So when are you gonna be back? Does it mean you don't get fried to crisp at that mountain?
I've got to get fried to a crisp at that mountain, and we'll get
Everyone else has
crisp
been
by
fried
the
to
dragon.
crisp, statistically.
Be fine.
You're wearing big metal armor there.
Anti-conductive, made of coral. No, it's not.
It's got
it's
nice
just
coral
not.
designs.
I forgot. Nautilus will protect me, it's fine. Won't you, Nautilus?
The big lightning rod.
Neither boat nor thunder shall break us!
There you go. There's some confidence. So see you in like.
Well,
2
neither
weeks.
boat nor thunder will break me!
Okay, so see you in 2 weeks' time.
Squishy flesh beings, maybe not so much.
Oh, this one was enough.
You took it too far.
Although maybe I could animate your meat puppet and, come crawling back down the mountain. I used to be able to do that.
Used to. Use it. Actually, I don't want to relearn that ability. That doesn't sound fun for me. We'll talk about this later, Nautilus.
Back in the bag.
Decision needs to be made quickly now. Do we want troops when dealing with the dragon, or do we just want it to be us? Because if so, I should send the boat down for the troops now.
What?
Dragon's your call, man.
Personally, I think a dragon would be able to. Depends. How tough do the individual soldiers in the army look?
Quite
compared to
tough.
us?
On a scale of 1 to 20.
They're tougher than a comparable human. Just by virtue of being dragon men.
I mean, even if we're not fighting the dragon, they might be useful for just scouting out the land and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
on
Make
heaving
things a bit
coal.
faster. And that's...
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's the main reason to take them. Just be careful because dragon breath can a lot of people at once.
That's true. How many do we want between 50 and 100?
How many can you smuggle?
It's 150 plus so much.
Well, you have room on your ship for 100.
You've got 3 people in there.
Three?
I'd say-
Because it has to be low enough on the deck that it doesn't look like there's an obvious missing level.
My crew, how big is a crew for this ship supposed to be? Because I know I'm slightly understaffed. I've got the absolute bare minimum to crew the ship.
It's about 20 people.
Right.
We could come
Okay.
an extra dimensional space there instead, where it's a bag of holding that you can actually go in, the TARDIS kind of.
Roll up the TARDIS, lads.
I'm fairly sure I can play it off as we're just transporting these people to a new life because the dragonborn say scares pretty messed up.
Okay,
I'm not saying this is a realistic plan. I just said in the picture it would be a cool thing to do.
Be handy. But yeah, let's say 50. 50 men. There were already a bunch on the ship from going to Mount Thingy.
Yeah, there's a.
I think that may have been 100 there.
I don't think it was. I think
Was it only 50?
I think it was probably 50.
Sweet. 50 will do.
So the ones you already have?
Yeah.
Alright, so you did it stay in there?
I'll tell. I took. What's his name? I renamed him Stronger, but I don't remember his actual name.
Strong.
Came with to kind of, he was in charge, so if he feels the team needs swapped out, like they need a break and the other ones need more experience, he can manage that. He can send the ship back down if he wants.
Hang on, what?
The guy I've got in charge currently,
Of.
the people with me, the 50 men.
Oh, okay. Your Vroth dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He can decide whether he thinks they need to switch out men for experience reasons or because these men are tired of sailing, or he can just take those men.
Aaron with Vroth in charge of getting 50 strong men. Okay. Yeah, he's like, okay. Commander.
So,
I should think you'll want the captain there.
Baylights?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, someone needs to be in charge of the fortress, but I guess Mother Marcax can deal with that.
Hmm.
So, if Baylights wishes to come,
Do you have a? I can write. It might take a while to receive a reply.
shit, I don't have a stone to Baylights yet, do I?
Probably
Later.
Yeah.
How long does it take to whip up one of those stones? Or 2 of those stones?
How long? What's the time frame?
Couple weeks.
About a couple weeks.
So,
Be a while.
should have made it to
Like that's like a
sundown.
couple weeks of work and like an hour or two in the evenings.
If I spent like a whole day trying to do it,
It'll probably take like 4 or 5 like full work days.
it's gonna cost you.
Just use the good old-fashioned letter.
You could just tell me what you need to decide, and I'll just ask them.
That's also true. All that.
Unless there's more than like 25 words in your brain.
Yeah, it's simple. Just write the letter, or if you're wanting to go down and pick up men anyway, just pick up jobs on the way down. You'll have a couple weeks. So
Very well.
Problem with letters is that very easy to intercept when you're playing war.
okay. Do not mention anything compromising in the letter.
Of course.
Okay.
In the 2 weeks that was it 2 weeks we were sailing?
Yeah.
Didn't I? Rubik's Cube.
Sure. Just give us 2 rolls.
Wait! That's 24 and 20.
Yeah, you make a lot of progress. You've got like you work through like 4 or 5 of the faces on the outside. So there's only a few. There's like another 3 on the outside, but then you have to figure out how to rotate the ones inside your head.
Gotcha. So, sorry, how many did you say it was?
You do another like 5 faces over the 2 weeks.
Faces is there?
A ton.
There's a dodecahedron, I think, so there's 12. But then it's got multiple. It's 4-dimensional. So there's like another like 3 layers.
Got 40.
Yeah, so Rurak, you and Wings head off to Mount Tor. You kind of alight at the gates. And like as you're coming in, you can see like the guards at the gates are like rushing for like crossbows and shit, and they're like, you know, you can see like a bolt like whizzes past your head, and Wings is like, what is going on? No,
They don't know. Just land. It'll be fine.
and kind of alights about 100 feet from the gate.
Okay, cool. I was like, hey,
The guards are like,
hey, I live here. It's fine.
who are you? What's going on?
Rurak, don't forge. Adultus.
Who the fuck's that? Why's he got a bird?
Kashava.
Do we? What do we do? Get a captain! One of them runs back inside. And the other one's like, don't you move an inch, sir!
Aye, alright.
Don't you move an inch!
Once your boss arrives, you'll be in
Don't
heaps
you
of trouble.
move an inch!
I'm not moving!
Got anything I should know about, sir? Any
Look at me!
nice
Oh,
hammer?
lost my
Lois?
coin purse
That's
on the
it. Yeah,
road.
drop the hammer.
Alright.
Put it on the ground.
Alright.
Aye.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Aye.
How's
I've
it
got a
going?
deadly aim, so don't be doing anything you wouldn't... unwise, you know.
Been on the shift long?
Oh, a couple hours, you
Oh,
know.
that's a.
Aye.
Yeah.
What's your business in the city?
Oh, I want to buy something. I want to leave.
Right, okay. Aye, well, what's the bird?
My bird.
Aye,
Aye.
but, like,
It's a storm crow. From Grey
Get it.
Thunder.
get
Aye.
it, but fuck off.
Oh, look at the size of me. And look at that.
Aye, I know it's a big bird.
Aye. It's not just close to you, mate. It's big.
Captain, aye. He's floating in on a big bloody crow. Don't you move an inch. Aye. Aye. What was your name you said?
Rurak.
Oh, that one. Alright. And he puts his crow. Aye, okay, on you come.
Aye, alright.
No sudden movement, so,
Okay.
you know.
Climb on the bird flying.
You've got an attitude, sir. And
I
I
got
don't
bad aim. And then I fly back.
see these adventures. And then run the shop. My aim's fine. Just got a fast bird, that's all. I used to shoot birds.
I will fly to the Rinn district.
Sure, so you like flying, and like everyone in the city is like, holy shit, and they're like panicking and running back inside.
Oh wow.
And like you have to like zoom in under like one of the like minecart tunnels,
Right.
and like people in like the tram and duck down.
This is like if a UFO just started flying.
I'm saying hi to everyone I pass by. Oh, hey, how you doing?
What's going on? They flying one of them crows in again. Blasting. Oh, is it good? And you kind of swoop in and round up to the Rune district and alight in the sort of central kind of plaza. And Wings is like, what now?
Well, you just stay here, and if someone, I don't know, if someone tries to manhandle you or whatever, just make a big old noise and I'll come out here. I'm sure you're fine.
And he kind of hops around and like, inspects
Stay
things.
on the roof. Go jump on the roof. No one will bother you up there.
Yeah, he flies up to one of the kind of perches on like a ledge.
Yeah.
And people are coming out of the like the building and stuff and looking like,
Just leave it be. I'm only got a minute. And I'll walk into the place.
yeah, the kind of head instance like coming out like what's going on?
You, this broke. I paid a lot of money for this.
Well, what were you doing with it?
Well, I just used what it was for. I recalled it, didn't I?
Over what distance?
It doesn't matter. I recalled it, and you what didn't told me there is
It's
no.
an unstable rune
Why would you give me an unstable ring?
because it's new. We made it up. There's no warranty.
There's no warranty.
Aye,
For fuck's sake.
I told you the rules.
Did you?
Aye. So don't you swoop in here on your big crow, thinking you're all high and mighty, Mr.
Right,
Consumer Man.
fine,
Right?
fine,
Okay.
fine, whatever.
Okay.
I want a new one.
This is a craft. This is a craft.
Wait a minute.
Right. Mark, here's a new one. You got that one
There,
back.
that's good. Well, it's gonna take. You kind of. It'll be like days.
Days.
Aye.
I've not got days.
You shouldn't have broke it then. Be more careful with the things you own.
Right, how much for a new one then?
He kind of goes away and consults this like this weird chart of stuff and he's like, be about 200 gold.
Okay. Muir,
Yellow.
200 please.
What are you buying?
I told you that rune broke on my hammer. I
Oh,
need a new
didn't
one.
tell me that bit.
Oh yeah, it broke.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Is that okay?
Where'd that come from?
That's my pocket. 200.
That's not supposed to fit in that pocket. You didn't have any. Have you got an extra dimensional pocket in there?
Aye.
Where is this coming from?
From my mate, my adventure party.
Are you a money launderer?
You won't know
Are
me!
you laundering money?
You, I'm not
is
your
this,
business.
Is this 30 gold?
No, it's not. It's fine.
Can I just open
Where
up?
did it come from?
Quests is what it came from.
Can I open up the pocket and just hear them yelling?
This coin is thousands of years old. Did you steal this?
We go
Look at
to
the date on this. Secondary.
dungeons. They have old gold down there. It's still currency. It's still sterling.
It's legal tender.
We're gonna have to log this with the authorities. Hope you know that.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh well, fine. Just gaze the rune in a few
Alright,
days.
well, aye.
Right, Korvaki. Once these lads are done with the rune, can you pick up and bring it to me?
Yeah.
Good lad. I'll give you a little holiday after that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Once you're done, give it to this bird. He'll bring it to me. Sorted.
Becky's always so mad at the audacity of being used when it's actually supposed to be full.
The rune says, my day gets ripped out.
Ah, there you go.
Throws his beard over his shoulder and stalks off.
Korvaki, be dead annoying. Just be an absolute pest for these few days. You know, for me.
What you mean, like, play up the whole crow thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky! When's my rune ready?
Oh, you live in here now.
Okay, boss.
Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. I go to drop to the teleportation circle,
Sure,
I
okay.
guess.
Yeah, it's not that far from the Hall Runes, actually.
Yeah.
Same district. And then the rest of you guys are teleporting in?
Yep.
Sure, okay. So yeah, you kind of, Rurak heads up there, and you're waiting like, You're in like half an hour, and then they reappear. There's like this flash of blue light, and they're all standing there. And yeah, you guys see Rurak. He looks a little worse for wear. So you've got kind of scars on your arms and stuff, like where your veins have been like burned into the skin, basically.
Oh wow.
So like you look pretty gnarly at the minute.
Okay.
It's kind of calmed down a bit compared to like how it was originally.
Is his hair a bit spiky?
Like I'm all in, like common clothes
Yeah.
and stuff, and
Can I give him his stuff back?
Give him a big old pat on the shoulder.
And I wasn't able to bring certain things like the globe. He had a lot of stuff. Like,
the globe. What is the globe?
it's on the ship. It's just he had a lot of stuff.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, the
Can I pick up later
for
then?
scrying is pretty important.
You have a bag
You
of holding,
bastard.
man.
It's not, how big is it?
No, it can go in the back. How do you think it carries it right?
It's not like a
assumed it was
massive-
I assumed it was like the big.
No, right, we took it with us.
It's like softball size.
Alright, okay, that's a lot smaller.
It's a little crystal
Here you
ball.
go.
Oh, thanks. Cheers.
Oh, I got you this real Stormguard ale. Hope you feel better.
Have you seen your family yet?
No, I just got here.
Time to go.
I was thinking, I need someone who knows books. You know how to do libraries.
I'm sure she knows the books.
Let's go to the library here and see if they have any stuff on like the mine shafts from Mount Grey Thunder. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we can do all that well going up the face of that mountain. Because I got pretty messed up by that lightning, as you can see.
Just explode the doors and run in.
So the doors can be exploded that easy.
And we open the doors.
Just climb around the wall.
I don't really know how it works.
It's like a cave entrance.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
an actual wall.
It's doors to a
I'm
cave
thinking if we can
entrance.
get into the mine shafts, maybe there might be some other way into the path or something like that.
I'd say we leave it to me. We can get us in there, no problem.
You can? Do you know that mountain?
Yeah, I don't know how to get all the way up. I can get us through the doors.
Can you?
I reckon so.
Magical doors.
This is
Or
probably
kick
magical
and
doors.
I don't care how hard you can kick Malvern. He's not opening that door.
I mean, I've got an axe.
Right,
It's
so
a
I have a
massive
quick
stone
book
wall.
session.
Right.
You go and visit your
I've got
son.
an axe.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll go see my family. Alright, cheers guys.
And I'll go do my research on how to sneak into this place.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Sneaky research.
Sneaky
Do any of you speak Dwarven?
Absolutely not.
Can you comprehend languages?
Yes, I can. Don't mean I couldn't.
I don't want to know.
I don't understand this book. This book is dumb. They're all like that. Stupid bloody dwarves.
Off to the family. They're off to the library.
Okay. So as you kind of head out, you can see there's like you can see three folk really out of breath, and like Morden's there, and your dad's there, and your mum's there, and they're like looking around, and they're like heading off in the direction of where the Wings Like Gales is,
Oh, right, okay.
and they haven't noticed you.
What? Hey, what are you doing?
They kind of like skid to a stop and turn, and they're like, and then Morden runs over and gives you a bit. He's like, "Dad, you're back!
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought I'd come.
What's the
come
crow
back.
doing? What?
Oh, the crow. That's my crow. He's like,
All right, well, let's go
Wings!
see.
Wait, Wings! Come be my family!
Do a trick
Uh,
for my son.
There's like a flutter, and then the kind of like Wings lands, and he looks at him, and he pecks Martin in the foot.
Hey, don't quit that. He's a bit of an arse,
Don't we
but
also have a dog now?
Do dogs and birds
I
get
thought no
along?
Warden has a dog.
Yeah, Martin, he hasn't brought us there.
Okay.
Who's looking after the dog?
Dogs look after herself. I said it's working. Blacksmithing.
Dogs can't exist.
Dogs are
What?
very self-sustaining
Yeah.
animals.
It's a working dog.
It's a working dog. Only gonna get a dog didn't work. Yeah, let's be like, yeah, had a bit of a crisis, but all's well.
What's going on?
Oh, there was a whole thing with Altius and...
What's he done now?
Oh, he was just being an arsehole, but he wasn't being an arsehole. Someone else was being an arsehole. And now one of my friends is in trouble. Gotta go up that mountain.
I mean,
help him
they
out.
all looked fine when they were coming in.
No, another friend. You don't know this one.
Oh,
Big, tall, like...
Rurak has new friends.
Hey, you're my family!
Just saying. You know, I wouldn't want to be that friend. It's not important enough to meet your dad.
You know what? One day you can meet Matuk. He's a big lad. Big. One of those orc types.
Oh, not big out the way.
No. Tall.
Big out the way.
Yeah, and he's got this horn, adds another like 6 inches. It's like 2 Ruraks tall.
That's not all about size, son.
No, but for him, he's all about size.
Right? Okay. Well, I'll take it.
Anyway, he's in trouble, potentially, and I have to go help him out.
So what? So you did your test, aye?
Aye.
And then because we haven't heard from you for a while. What's going on?
So, okay. He's my mate, right? And we both passed the first test.
Aye.
And you know the old ways that
Oh, aye,
you know,
yeah.
someone has to pass the second test, someone
Aye.
has to.
Yeah, there's a
Fail.
fight or whatever. I think
Aye.
that's the other rule.
It's kind of how it went down.
Right,
We had a thing and he won. So
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry about that, son.
that's alright.
That's alright. You know, everyone is the taking part that matters.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Um,
He kind of gives you a pats you on the shoulder. You know,
cheers.
second place, not that.
Aye, I know. Anyway,
I came second place many a time in my day. You know, 3-legged race. Never been that good at that.
I feel like
Ring getting spoon. That was me. That was me, son.
that was your game.
Aye, champion. Ain't getting spoon.
That's good. I always like the Indians, but anyway, right. So I think he's in trouble. I need to go help him out. Go up the mountain. You know, sort of
Right.
that whole imposter guy. Because I feel like he definitely was the behind
I mean, he's dead, isn't he?
the imposter.
Aye, because that's what the temple crushed him. Is that another thing? The temple crushed him, and then the storm with Altius sent down the storm to finish the job, and it's just been around since.
Well, my whole thing was that I was sent on a journey to get to stop the imposter. Well,
Oh.
I was sent by Altius anyway.
Oh, maybe he didn't do a good enough job then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matuk's gone up alone, and I just had a realization that he probably needs some help. He's probably in a lot of trouble.
Right,
Because
okay.
he almost died last time he went against withstood the guy.
Right, okay. Stu, you on your tea?
I'll be having a quick lunch.
Okay.
These guys are off going to the library, so you know,
Oh, aye, how's it going? Aye, Durek, you'll remember me, I'm sure. Charmed, aye. How you doing? Aye, how you doing?
okay. Well, we'll have a. I'll
But do you want to all come around for a... Like, you know, I can just throw some extra mushrooms in.
Unfortunately.
Oh, big test, eh?
Yeah.
The adventure of school, do
Alright, we're going.
I'll head off.
Alright, so you head off with them. The rest of you are going to the library. Is anyone doing anything different?
Mm-mm.
And the buddy.
Cool. Okay. So you're trying to. So what are you trying to research in the library?
Just anything about the mountain.
Yeah, mine shafts. Other entrances that could lead to that mine shaft.
Okay. So everyone that's doing research and can read Dwarven.
Comprehend languages.
Can I just go up to the librarian and ask him to just be my book reader?
That's not gonna fucking
Read this to me.
I'll
Still
offer
read me
to
sweet
pay him
nuggets.
With what, Mr. Brokeman?
gold.
Alright.
Hang about, son. So you want me to read you a bedtime story?
Oh, bedtime stories. I need some facts.
Right, okay. Now, you don't
Bedtime
speak
facts.
Dwarven.
But it's not just reading,
Yeah,
it's
dwarf man.
translating.
Who's that?
You dwarf facts.
Yeah,
What facts you looking for?
I'm looking
You've got
for
lots of facts.
I'm looking for
I can
facts
tell you a
about
bunch, right? Right just now. Stop
facts
stopping
about
me.
Mount Grey Thunder.
Oh, it's big. One of the biggest ones in the land. Big storm at the top. You see this?
I'll
You
go
heard about
find
this?
another dwarf. Thank
No,
you very
that-
much. I'll go and try commission a dwarf on the street to just read some books for me.
Okay, give us a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
I need to do the same.
Oh,
Yeah, you can do the same if you want. Yeah.
persuasion. Am I
Is there any
persuasive?
dwarves in the library?
Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, they're all reading their own stuff.
Difference between reading to someone and translating
Yeah,
something.
Research.
Friendly.
Try page
Give us an insight check.
That's a 17.
17. Yeah, I mean, well, so how are you trying to persuade them?
A little bit of
How much gold?
3 gold.
Yeah, there's like some kids. Like, oh, we'll translate.
Jeez.
19.
Can I?
19.
What was
Yeah, there's a couple there that look quite friendly. Reason?
the oldest person I can buy?
Oh my god.
Well,
I mean, there's like a couple of real. There's like a really elderly couple that are kind of coming along. And they're like, "What's that, son?"
I need someone to read books for me. I don't read dwarven.
Oh, you hear that? That's a big dwarven. No. You're in a tough spot for that, son. Everything's dwarven around here.
I'll take the kids. I'll pay the kids 3 gold.
Sure. Yeah, they'll sit and.
Have fun with that.
So what books do you want to read? We've got
I
you
need
know,
books about-
there's good fairy tales. This one's my favorite.
I know. How young are these kids?
They're like 9 or 10 maybe.
I
strange
need
dragon
books
man.
about Grey Thunder.
Oh, I know lots about that.
Can you find me a book about it?
Okay. There they go. And Stormguard, you're trying to look for a friendly dwarf in the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
So there's a
get
couple
kids
that are like,
tables out. Okay.
that
Gee,
you know,
it's
that-
so great
a
then.
lot of people are like, kind of like,
Sometimes
sent
I
over their
see-
books like furrowed and stuff like that. There are a couple that just kind of look like they're just kind of reading for fun. That might be worth a punt. There's a one with there's a bald chap with a big ginger beard, and there's one who has like blonde hair and very neatly braided beard.
He seems like an arsehole. I'll go up to the ginger guy.
Sure. She's like, hello.
Could you translate some of these books for me? I don't speak dwarven, you know.
I
Can't
mean,
read it either.
sure, I can give you a hand. You know,
Just summaries, you know, just key points in it. You don't need to read it word for word.
right, okay. I'm Morven. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Stormguard.
Aye. Oh, I've heard of you. I think because you're the ones that went down that mine shaft, didn't you? Aye.
Yep.
Aye. What books do you want? Obviously, I mean, you know, I'm gonna have to. I've got to get the tea on soon, so I'll have to be away in an hour.
Yeah,
or two.
just like one or two, you know,
just aye.
no, it doesn't read the whole thing, you know. I'm looking for information about Mount Graytham.
All right. Okay. Aye.
Can I just like pick out a few, like one or two, and
So-
then, ask her to read them?
So yeah, so Naren and Rurak find some people that will help them
Like,
translate
I'm
from
doing it
order.
completely separately this way. Bye.
And Linda, you're just
Do it properly.
Just
yeah.
magical.
Yeah.
sure. Okay. Can you all give me a history check? Naren and Zorgar, you have disadvantage because you're only an interpreter.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
That's a 10.
10.
What's history plus?
Intelligence.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
10.
Comes in handy.
15.
15.
What's history? Wisdom? Intelligence?
Intelligence.
16.
16. Okay. You're trying to find information on like.
Mainly doors of Mount Grey Thunder, but just also kind of general.
Okay. I'll probably just put this all on the one card as where you guys as a group learn.
I'm looking for information about inside
Doors have
way up.
Sure. Okay.
8-year-old's hilarious. That bit like noise.
It's immersion in back doors.
It's one of those books that's got like little letters you can trace.
Door.
Pop out door.
Oh, that's good.
You open the doors in the book.
What
Whoa.
behind it?
That's a
That's
dragon.
shit.
It's your grand.
There's chocolate behind one of the doors. The little advent calendar.
Advent book.
What kind of book are you can read?
This is a little advent
Dodgy in the
calendar.
library. Yeah. This is project out 10 times.
I hope the kids have the most useful insight.
I would love
Fuck, that was.
So you just saw it.
Okay, then card 1.
Up for grabs.
I'm the counselor.
Down 2.
Oh.
17.
Oh lord.
You found out too much.
Be here a while.
Most of it is, well, this is a door.
Mhm.
A
Opens
lot's
one
told
way.
me about doors.
It's interesting. Some stuff at the door.
See, when I went up to the door before, how many dwarfs were guarded?
1. It seems to vary between 2 and 8.
2 and 8.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember running out from the dwarfs that ones really won't help us.
Because they're mines.
So there's 3
I love that
keys.
for mine.
We need to find 3 keys.
Fetch, 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 fetch.
You not just go in and go, hey, I got a message from God and he says Matuk's in trouble, I really need to go help him.
I don't think they care. They don't care about people going up the mountain and dying, and they don't care about what I say.
Worth a
Hey,
try.
That's fine.
Before we have to
Oh,
fart
my
around
toes
find
right here.
3
I
keys.
tried the message from God thing straight up, and they didn't care.
Yeah.
Rurak, you can try some seductive measures on the theme.
I don't want to see that.
Well, one, I'm not with you, but also it's been a while for Rurak. He's not very charismatic either.
How did you blow your last one?
No, I
very
don't
successful.
know.
I mean, how well did it really work?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I've got a wee dentist, man.
Yeah. Well, wherever you can apply it.
Plan B. Anybody?
Well, if there's 3
That's a
keys,
good one.
just get the 3 keys and we'll be golden.
Do you like the
3 knows?
3Ds?
3Ds.
Where do they keep
Mountain East.
Just fucking steal them out.
It's ours now.
Can
Really
I,
big bag of holding.
we've spent a fair amount of time in Mount Tor before, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone in the mountain that sells gunpowder.
I'm gonna shoot them out.
Or explosives.
It's like it's the sort of thing you don't just like. They don't just sell openly. It's not like,
Do they
oh, you
use
just pop down to John's shop. He sells the black feather.
Aye,
Do they
aye,
have
Yeah.
like explosives for mining?
Yeah, they might actually. Yeah.
That's pretty good. And it's just like that.
The door
That's
is
pretty
made
cool.
of stone.
Has
The
a little
cast
dice, all different
once
types of
holds
these
bronze. The settlers bought.
Skulls.
There are many paths around the mountain. Landslides change the mountain something.
Skulls.
The storm at the top.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, we don't get one of those.
Okay, so we can
That's cool,
fly
just
and
like
climbing
controls
it is
and
very
like-
dangerous. It's the gist.
Is that just means specific details?
It's a card.
Oh,
Right, makes sense. And then left easy, just kind of get eyes.
What does that say?
I need a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Regular
Haggis eyes.
What does that say?
terrain.
So what have you learned about the doors?
They
Ancient
use a massive
terrain
mechanism. Dan is going to see if he
Is
can
that new
purchase some like mining explosives.
The door is made of
sure, give us
stone,
an
and
investigation.
the last of the bronze the settlers brought. There are many paths around the mountain. Landslides
Investigation
change the
intelligence.
Yeah.
mountains
Does anyone want
terrain
to come with me?
regularly. The store at
Like
the
you're a
chart
treasurer,
is so
right?
Where
high
you going? Where are you going?
that
To find some mining
nothing can
explosives.
fly.
I got
I'll come
14.
with you.
That
Okay.
said, is it a
Stone
good
shape on
idea
board.
to blow up a mountain
Potentially.
that's prone to
Let's
avalanches?
open it up.
With the town at the bottom of it.
With a town at the bottom of it.
Yeah, so there's like the mining district. You head out in that direction, and there's like mining tools and supplies, cells, and stuff. And you can see they have a couple of kegs of like explosives behind the counter. And you walk in, and they're like, "Hi, hello, how you doing today? What can I help you with?"
Mining explosives.
We're not going to sell to
Looking
you.
to purchase some explosives for mining purposes.
Right. Okay. Have you got a permit?
Yes.
Can I see it? No.
Good bluff.
I slice him a couple of gold.
Thanks, sir. Can I see it?
That's it right there. It's written on the gold.
Not that amount of gold, I'm afraid. But he kind of puts it in his pocket. He says, "Aye, so you see, the thing is, sales of that sort of substance are very, very, the Mass Grimms is very particular about who has access to that sort of thing, or otherwise, could be bringing the whole mountain down upon us.
No, we're
So you
not.
have to be a chartered engineer. You have to have served with the mining companies for, I think it's about 30 years.
I'm not
Eh.
using it within this mountain, so
See, I can't just sell it.
are you the
Um,
only one here?
Aye. Because you say you're not going to use it inside this mountain, but maybe you put it in your pocket, and then you go away, and then you come back maybe, and then you're like, "Oh, I've got this bomb! Isn't that great? I'll just leave that here next to the open fire," and then boom goes Bronzhold.
Oh, we worked so hard to save Mount Bronzehold in the past. Why would we destroy it now?
I'm sorry, the rules are the rules. Don't make them. I'm
Who did
afraid.
you say was in charge of not letting people get blown up?
Well, it'd be, you have to go directly to the. I mean, there's a couple of steps removed, but it essentially all comes from the king.
Just go ask the king.
Can I buy a bomb?
You're an alchemist.
Kyle. Hi, you're Kelly Engineer.
No, I'm saying, I'm thinking Mir could probably have the knowledge to how to make a bomb.
Can't just. Do I know how to make a bomb?
We made small
probably.
bombs
Oh,
before.
that's true.
Hey, you're in the firebomb.
Make all the soup.
So
Do I know where to buy that stuff?
Ingredients.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Do I know where to buy it?
Yeah, like you need like I think it's like sulfur and a couple of brimstone and shit like that.
That's stuff that you sell?
Like not really, but like they sell it some places. So you have to go to like
It'd be easier to get that to
Like
to
mineral
buy a
supplies.
bomb.
companies who might be like spread all over the place.
Can I just have a wander around the market, see if anyone's selling things
You
with
just
it
go
in
up to
it?
the bomb seller. It's like, where can I get the recipe for how to make a bomb?
You're just having to wander around the
Yeah,
marketplace.
see if there's things that have it in it that I could just take apart and chickle together.
Give us an investigation check.
Wait. 18.
18. So you have a wander around the marketplaces. Nah, no one's selling anything like explosive. Or that has the potential to be explosive.
Damn.
There's a couple of people that like there's alchemists selling like alchemist fire and stuff like that. But that's not gonna.
Sorry, man.
As I said before.
They're massive.
As long as they don't have to be
bloody
turned.
ones, right?
Like the same thing.
They're exposed
Oh, well,
to
are
find
they
something.
bloody big for a dwarf? How big are they?
Sorry?
No, you saw the door, didn't you?
How big are the locks?
You didn't see the lock.
You
Damn.
blind?
Okay.
Maybe magical keys.
Probably get going.
To be honest, it probably wasn't a good idea to blow up the door.
I would have known you didn't even know the door was like 80 keys.
It'd be cool though.
I'm sure we'll find a way
You
out.
find anything like keys in it.
You knew they exist. Like Bronzehold is not really the best place to find out information about Grey Thunder because the people left from Bronzehold and then went and made Grey Thunder. So it's like the only Grey Thunder information that really makes its way back is from people that have gone out to Grey Thunder and then moved back.
I take it Matuk got through the
I don't know.
door. Like, is that what he was
I've
going to?
one other,
Probably. But no.
got one other
Sure they
thing. Just keep the great level.
That one you said.
Yeah.
I've got one other idea. We'll see.
That's good.
Let's just go that way.
Cool.
Which way? Just go. What's your idea?
I want to attempt to. I don't know. This was before the key thing. I didn't know there were 3 keys. I don't imagine the guards have the keys. I reckon the queen has at least one of the keys. I don't know what the other 2 would be.
Then what were we expecting to get?
Because they opened the door for.
So they're all there?
Can
Let's
we
just go.
not just buy our way in?
Don't think so.
Say, hey, I know you don't like people going up there, but we can make a sizable contribution to your economy.
I really don't think they'll do that.
They're very into their old ways.
Yeah.
Let's.
We could do a little light show where I use a magical voice thing to send like ulties. I'm like, you shall let forth Rurak Dawnforge, hand of the storm towards the mountain, or I shall smite you.
Keep the
My
keys
plan
in
was
there.
to sit and watch the game, wait for one of the guards to go off duty, get him drunk, and ask about the keys. That was it.
I think the guards are just guards, so I don't think
I could just.
They would have seen the door being open though, so they would know about those.
There's always stone shape and just try and make a crawl hole.
Yeah, that's true. We could just go on top of it and just tunnel
they're.
down.
I'm pissed at you that
Ah,
we came
fuck
back.
them. Their
There's
old
just a
ways.
crawl hole in the fucking door. I go,
Their old ways
that's
screwed me. I don't
out
care.
the door.
Let's go for my break.
Yeah. So
So
Need
Rathan,
that sheet.
you're Daisy Highwaying back.
Yeah.
How many people can we take?
8.
So you can take them back.
So there's the 7 of you. There's Ward, and there's Rings Like Gales.
So just get left.
Wins like this can fly. So,
Yeah. Want to make your way to Grey Thunder, and I'll meet you there. Because we're gonna walk through this tree, and you can fly, and there's not enough people who can fit through fast enough.
He's not
And he flies on.
All right, cool, that's fair enough.
easy.
He swims like Gales, he loves to fly.
Wait, hang on, before you go. Wait, do I have like a? Fuck it, it's fine. I'll sort it later.
Yeah, he kind of circles once and then flies up again.
He flies in a direction, doesn't he?
Yeah, he flies up. Yeah.
Cool. Right, let's go.
wait.
Alright, so you guys
Daisy Highway.
pop through the Daisy Highway and you emerge kind of in the forest outside of Stormguard.
Emerge in the tree.
You can see the storm is still up at the top of the mountain.
Very wet.
There's a bustle of folk about the city, same as normal.
What time of day is it?
It is early evening.
Do you want to wait the evening and sneaking, or do you want people to know we're here?
Probably should have arranged to be hidden, right? Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know what that sentence was, but
We should hide.
okay, cool. Let's wait until
We're
in the
sneaking
forest
in.
until
Until nightfall.
Yeah, we'll wait for night, and then we'll sneak in somehow.
it won't be hard.
Wait. could.
The ideas are flowing.
How many stone shapes do I get?
I don't know if stone shape does that much.
It's like 5 square foot. It's a 4th level, so I can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And that's me using it.
I have a lever at some point.
Yeah, we probably would sleep halfway into the mountain, wouldn't we? Yeah, I mean we all have mountaineering gear and stuff still, right?
But
Yeah. Can
could we not just? Because I guess the cavern goes just onto the mountainside at some point. Could we just get Raffin to enlarge the bird and fly
We've
us
not
up as far as we
talked about
can?
this before because I suggested that. Going up and
my worry about the storm is that like we'd fly up the side of the mountain and then we'd all just get lightning strikes.
One of
I
the
did
things
before that.
was you can't fly near.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking we knock out the guards or get them gone in the middle of the night. Keep going, and then I'll go on top of the door basically, or like just a few feet over it, and just stone shape in above it into the tunnel.
Original stone, or you could just go to like the back of the door.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go in, buddy.
From there I'll just go from there and just yeah.
Alright. And if we could find out, we're fucked and probably banned from another place.
Well, fuck 'em.
Yeah, alright.
I haven't shot anything in
I
weeks.
tried the respectful way of doing it. Their old ways are a bunch of shite. Let's go.
We'll wait until nightfall.
This
Okay.
is in God's hands.
Arsehole.
Night falls.
Let's sneak into the town.
You did
Is
everything
there-
this one does.
Is there any way to like take off your armor that's strapped to your back and then not gain any disadvantages while you're fighting, so you're not wearing it?
Oh, just carry it? Yeah, you
Your
can do that, yeah.
backpacks, you're like,
I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
I don't want disadvantage. So
Can you look at that?
Yeah.
What's the
how
whole
many
thing?
people can take yourself?
Oh!
So who's the least stealthy? I got +1 dex.
So you and Mother
Plus
or
one.
you and 2 others?
Me and 2 others.
Ah,
At most. Like, and is that like if there's 7 of us, I can put it on 2 people, or is it if there's 4 of us total, then it doesn't work at all?
I also have seeming and invisibility.
I can do what you do.
So I can make us look all like normal.
Because of guards.
When accompanied by 2 or fewer allies, they may take your result for stealth.
Yes.
Why don't me and you just go? Maybe someone else, and I'll just like start stone shaping up above the thing.
What?
If I'm invisible. So
Why does they take my check?
I'm saying I'm not
Even if
sure.
they're wearing.
If you're wanting the team to go ahead with you, I'll get some benefits.
How does that teleport look?
It's like 500 feet.
Once per dawn.
Right. Can I guess where?
Yeah, you can just say teleport me 347 feet to the northwest.
If you end up in a wall, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I stood in front of the door in a teleport, I could reasonably
But you don't know how thick the door is.
risky. I could theoretically take someone else.
You could kill 2 people at once, yes.
Exactly.
Also, it would be the whole problem of like how we get everyone
Yeah.
else.
You are
I'm
hiding
saying
the
if those
woods
tits up, yeah.
near the thing.
Let's go
Me
see.
and Malvern go down. I clear out. I make a hole into the thing, and then you all come through and we just.
So you're saying make 2 teams so that I'll get some bonus to get to and then get a come behind so we're not waiting for us to get something back. Because if Lydia can do the what was it?
I can do seeming to make us look.
On how many people?
I can do that on everyone.
Great.
You guys want to sneak ahead or you could just do seeming and other guards that were on shift now.
Oh, well, the problem with that is that I'm assuming it's a fairly small town.
They'll
and
probably
that
speak
everyone will know
Dwarvish.
each other. Speak Dwarvish will know each other and other things. It's better if we just look like unassuming dwarves.
Yeah.
I feel just in case they catch us when we think we have something. We're like, what are you doing? And we're just like, oh, I just have it out. Oh, I'm gonna drink.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
door on my right.
Let's do that.
Cool. Let's go sneak out.
Right. So, so your plan is 2 teams? The Malvern's taking who?
That's it.
Yeah.
Just Malvern and Rurak.
Do I take
I
someone
don't
else?
know. I don't know.
So
So,
I'll come with you.
Sure.
Three of us.
Okay.
So the 2 teams of 3.
And Rurak and Rurak.
So we'll go like around the town, around like the walls, over the
Yep.
mountain bit, and then like to the gates.
Sure, okay. So everyone give me a stealth check.
I'm doing CB.
Okay.
In fact, I'll do it on everyone, even you guys.
Lovely.
Do we have to roll
Stealth?
or do we just...
no, you get that. Lads, we've got a 33.
Whoa.
Nine.
I think I'm stealthed.
Five.
Wait,
I prepared stone.
Yes,
check.
hello,
Sure.
fellow dwarves.
Oh,
But we
shit.
look right. We're just a
Wearing
bunch
my
of
armor.
drunk dwarves, right?
Jake, knowing that I get a stealth score, can I just be wearing my armor?
I think I actually said specifically that you can. It's just you take like 5 off Malvern's score if you're in an armor that would take both disadvantage.
I'll do the same situation. That's okay.
Does that take another 5 off?
It's 5 off each of you.
So if you would normally have disadvantage on the stealth, you take Malvern's score -5.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take those numbers.
We are a pack of very drunk dwarves.
You're just
Okay.
Because we look very good.
So Rurak and Malvern and Aaron kind of head off, and as you guys are heading off, you they're so obvious.
You disguise Ward as a dwarf.
Oh, word, buddy. Can you do a dwarvish accent?
Because he's
He
very
can't-
tall.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
big dwarf. I'm
You're gonna be small.
dwarf.
You're gonna be really small.
Okay.
Well, no, because I can only do 1 foot difference.
Can
I
you
can't
shrink?
get
Can you
one.
shrink people? You have that shrink and grow spell.
Oh yeah.
Big dwarf. That's me.
Yeah,
You're
you're
pretty
like
tall.
6 foot and 4 foot.
Yeah, he was down like 4 foot.
How
You
was
know-
the tallest a dwarf can be?
How tall are you, Rurak?
I'm 5 foot. I think it's pretty tall.
Yeah, that's pretty tall for a dwarf.
So how tall is Stormguard?
7.
Well, I'm probably 6 foot.
Used to be a human trader. Was it human traders? Or was it all dwarves?
What
There's
was,
a couple of like other folks.
what was the most popular secondary race?
Human. Sure. Okay. So, yeah, you all let a kind of reads a strange
I'm
incantation.
gonna
Yell,
make Ward come in as well, just because of that awful accent.
I'm bored.
Is that a really short human?
He's still doing it.
Actually, don't
That's
use
fine.
it.
He's,
Do it.
I was
he's just a
enjoying
drunk
it.
human, it's fine.
I was enjoying it.
Actually,
it
bro,
good?
that was really good.
Ah, great. Dwarf. I'm a dwarf called Dwarf. Yeah, so you guys can hear all that going on as you kind of just basically disappear into the night.
I'm not lasting.
Sure. So no one bothers you three when you're way around. No one notices you. But there's like a couple of guards on the wall as you guys are heading up. They kind of call out like, "Hi, hello, who goes there? How you doing?"
Yay!
Give us a deception check.
Deception.
Deception.
Oh, why am I
dear.
rolling like
Charisma.
shit?
19.
It's a 10. This dice is not doing well for me tonight.
Hey, hi, how you doing though? You okay? Do you know where you are?
Huh?
Do you know where you are?
I'm going home.
It's actually pretty convincing.
Aye, home's this way.
No. Bye.
That's the
What
man.
a quick
That's the
display.
man. He kind of
That's me
follows you
away.
along the
going
top of the
home.
wall.
Up the road.
That's one gone.
Aye,
Up the
aye,
road.
aye, up your road. Back in the city. Where you, where
Alright,
you going?
see you later. Bye.
It's letting you in the city. You're
I
walking
guess,
away.
I guess we take that as the distraction.
Sure, yeah.
I don't understand, right? Is the gate to the mountain in the city or is
So it was.
It's outside the city.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought
okay.
it was
I thought we were trying to
Oh.
get. I thought we were trying to
You
infiltrate.
had a drink in the city and you walked 30 minutes out to this gate.
All right, okay then. Picnic!
I thought I was in the city.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like the city's here.
Yeah.
And the mountain's here.
Yeah.
Or sorry, it's better from you. The city's here. The mountain's like here. And there's no foot trail up to the gate. We're just set into the mountain.
Cool. How?
I love
You know-
the mountain, man. Woo!
So you know
Mountain!
Man!
the door.
Yeah.
Is it like a? Is it flat? Is it?
It's
a
flat.
wall? Cool.
He's gonna follow us to the mountain.
How
if you guys
how
keep
far
doing
up is the flatness until it reaches like a little
So the gate's about 30 or 40 foot tall.
right?
So like the kind of the facing, like the facing is kind of the flat bit is built, like it looks like it's been constructed basically.
Right.
So it's about 80 feet tall.
Okay, so it's not going in from the top then. Right. Well, from the sides of the gate is,
Sides.
or just into the gate door itself.
Maybe on the sides against the gate itself.
Cool. Let's do it from the sides.
So as the drunkards are heading around, the guard kind of like keeps pace with you and follows and just kind of has his arms crossed and is just kind of watching you guys.
How
And
many
occasionally
guards
going-
are there?
So there's 3 on the gate right now, and there's 1 on the wall that follows them round.
You're just a distraction.
You got 1 out of 4. You need to get the other 3 in the gate.
Yeah, right. You want us just
Don't.
okay.
Let's
okay.
just remedy the
We're
situation.
just gonna be a distraction. You guys make a hole, and then we'll fuck off.
For reference, the stone chick takes 1 action to cast.
Sure, yeah.
So it might take me a little half minute to do the job.
We can be.
Yeah.
Here,
You
Storm.
wanna knock out some?
I'll fucking get you.
She will.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I tried to go the way and I got fucked.
Well, I mean,
So,
presumably,
we're
like
gonna
you're
do
kind
it
of
this way.
head around to like the
Yeah.
northern side of the city.
Come on.
Yeah.
But the guard is just like he's
Please.
just on the walls.
Alright.
Do a lot of stuff.
Sure. It's up to you, Wayne.
Thank you. You're serving.
Go do your thing.
Ah, you're welcome, pal.
You want
Yeah, you
to
can
do?
take that mountain.
No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm on duty.
Do you like mountains?
They're fine.
I like them.
Aye. Where are you from?
Just over there. Over there.
He's my cousin.
Aye, what's your name?
He's a human. Brothers in spirit.
Aye.
From a different country.
Adopted cousin.
He kind of he heads around to like there's like kind of towers on the wall, basically like little kind of parapet bits. He kind of heads down and then emerges from the wall and kind of like after a couple minutes and kind of crosses over to you and says, "Right, okay, I like a bit of fun, but I think it's dangerous to be out this late. You don't know you're wandering around outside the town walls, and any manner of things can come and eat you. You wouldn't want that, would you?"
Getting white, mate.
Right, no.
He puts his hand on his sword and says, "And what if I am?"
Oh, no.
Right,
Okay.
short stuff.
Derek!
Come on. It's not worth
I
it.
apologize for my distant
Wait, right, listen. We had. It's been a couple of weeks, and you know, a couple of weeks back when that Matuk lad, he won that. Like, no, we had a bet on that, and we made some money, and we're finally having the chance to go out
Aye.
and
I don't
Celebrate.
recognise you, sir. You're new to the city.
a little bit, yeah. Aye.
Aye, because I know everyone in this town. I don't
I bet you
recognise
do.
you.
Do you know Sandra?
No. I'll bet she is. Right, okay. Now, I'm all for a bit of fun and everything, but you're keeping me from my duties.
Oh.
And I think I'm
Well,
going to have to just encourage you to come back
How long has it
into
been?
the city just now. It's been about 5 minutes.
We won't. No, that's
Why don't you just come with me, eh?
I think we're gonna go back to the tavern.
Aye, come with me. I'll take you to the best
we're
one.
gonna go to the mountain and look at it. 'Cause
No,
you're taking us
no.
to see it.
We go our own way.
Aye, you can see it from here.
No,
though,
no,
can't you?
no, no,
No,
feel it. You know,
we-
your hair stands on.
Yeah, right, mate. We'll go our own.
What are we gonna do? What
Look
can
at
we do?
My cousin Derek,
Not a weapon
He
in
lost-
sight.
an arm wrestle.
He is a
Two.
weapon.
The other three of you are like approaching the gate, and there are three guards. The three guards are at the gate, like watching this all go down in the distance. They're like,
Right, so can you guys from the wall see the three of the gate?
yeah.
What can we do?
I do.
Okay, it's your plan. Okay, go knock him out. That's the plan.
You sure it's a good idea? Guards over there? Well, let's see if the snow makes the door isn't just flat. Or is it curved a little?
Curved a little.
So, since it's dark, we can go a little bit to the side. And see.
And we're making
Yeah.
quite a lot of noise.
Basically.
How close can I? Does stone shaking make noise?
I don't know. Stone shake make noise.
Yeah, it makes kind of crumbly, rumbly noises.
But there's a lot of thunder and lightning.
There's a lot of
And there's a lot of We're still
How
trying to
often?
walk.
How often
Yeah.
do things just get struck by lightning around here?
Not that often. There's like lightning strikes from the mountain, but that's about it. Like so, like further up on the mountain, you can hear like lightning strikes again.
Well, if I just like like lightning strike a tree or something and start a little.
What's
I'm,
this common dwarven
I'm
name?
not leaving unless all of you are coming with us. And we have a drink.
Well, you
On
see,
us.
are you
We got those winnings.
are you a man dwarf or a lady dwarf?
Lady dwarf.
Lady dwarf. Says like, okay, man. So see, the thing is, that's a very generous offer, and I really appreciate that. I'm sure my colleagues up at the gate appreciate that as well. But
I go get them. Come on, we'll go.
so, you're going to let me finish. So the thing is, we're on duty right now. We've got a job to do, and it's not very proper for us to be.
When was the last time
When's the last time
You'd be surprised. That happens quite a lot. You know, we got the kids coming up, trying to open the gate, get up the mountain.
What's the most common dwarven name?
Like Morik.
Is that Mark on the wall? Oh, so I'm gonna have to. Mark! And I just start kind of speed walking
In one direction.
towards the gate. Mark!
Like the three guards at the gate. I'm like,
Mark, it's me!
Oh, you see, when she sees someone she knows, she just can't stop it.
Alright, some mouth
Aye, okay. Like, I didn't want to have to. I didn't want to have to. You know, like I say, I like a bit of fun, but you're keeping us from our duties. And if you don't, I'm gonna have to ask you to get back in the city, or I'm gonna have
Come
to
have
take
a wee
you.
trap. Come on.
I'm gonna have to restrain you and take you.
You
because
could
in
do
case-
that, would you?
She's
don't
a
want to.
lady!
I don't want to.
Mark!
I don't want to have to do that, but you see the predicament you
We're
find.
not causing any harm,
We're
are
just
we?
trying to
Well, you're not causing any harm, mate. See, I've had to leave my post to make sure you don't harm yourself.
We're
And
not ourselves.
What
Yeah.
if a bad dwarf? Because you get them, don't you? A
I
bad
never
dwarf.
met any. What are you
Well,
talking about?
aye, that's because guards like us do our job.
I think-
So if I'm away from my post and a bad dwarf comes and does something bad,
Well, dwarf.
How
then it
close
could
am I
be
to the
causing
gate?
some harm, couldn't it? You see what I'm saying?
Where are the guards situated at the gate?
There's two on one side, on the right hand side of the door, and one on the left hand side.
Is anyone responding to me?
They
Alright.
kind of got their
Me
arms
and you
crossed.
sort out those two.
Right,
You
Get
go
your
down
pals to
outside.
come down here.
Give them a
We'll
little
take
knock
them
on
all
the
out.
head.
Come on.
We'll do our thing.
Like I said, sir, we're on duty. I'd be happy to, we get off in a few hours. Be happy
What
to
time we
come.
get?
Well, they're not looking.
Just after dawn.
Don't.
Aye.
I'll be done by then.
Well, we just ask her.
I have to.
Co-workers. No. Colleagues, a few questions about the door. Because, like, you know we're not from round here, but you don't know us obviously. So,
Aye, where are you from?
But we're not. We
yeah, not
Over there.
Microwave, that's where we are right
Over
now.
there.
It's Mount Tor, Mount Tor.
Just
That's
over
where
there.
Right.
I'm from. Well,
Oh, aye.
You're a dwarf.
Eh?
shit,
Not
dwarves.
very
Well.
Where'd you
Where are
think
you
we got
from,
him?
sir?
Over there.
Right.
He's
You mean
extra,
this
right?
Oh, I know why
Jake,
we
I'd
I
like to
want
cast Sending
Sure, yeah.
and tell Lida to turn that guard around so we can knock these other ones out.
Are you just making a hole? Well, we're distracting them.
I mean, we're not. I mean, like, your guys are
You did a good job just
Well, you're distracting
bringing them
to-
back to the gate.
You're facing towards the gate right now.
Okay, I'll circle around so he's looking towards me. Okay, I can tell we're bothered with you. Okay.
No, you're not
I'll
bothered
send-
with me. I'm
no,
just
no,
concerned about your
no,
safety.
No. I
I'm
remember why
concerned
we
about
did
your
it.
safety.
I want to be.
Why would you be concerned about my
There's
safety,
a lot of
sir?
thunder and lightning
Aye.
going on up here, you know.
Aye. So, you know, you don't want to get hurt, do
Oh,
you?
shouldn't Simon.
You look like a
I
Simon.
know why we want. I wanted to be a guard. That's why we're here. What's it like?
It's fine, but every now and then you have to deal with people that you'd rather not be dealing with.
Really?
Aye.
That's me awful.
Aye, it's awful.
Aye, sometimes they're uncooperative, and you know,
Okay, we'll go.
I have to get Mabel
Oh,
here out.
okay. Oh,
You
hi,
know,
Mabel.
if
I
they
know.
don't.
What are
she's
people
lovely.
like? They just don't listen. They're
No.
just-
So that's why I'm saying.
Is that sword steel?
What?
No, it's just.
Come on,
just-
come back to the tavern with us and get us.
I'm happy to take you back to the tavern.
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Where'd he come?
Aye,
Come on,
Nah,
come on,
you
come
take us
on,
back. We'll
lads.
get you a wee
Your
drink
name,
and you
what's
can
your
come
name?
back.
I'm
What's your
happy
name?
to take you
Yeah,
back
take-
to the
take us
back within the city limits, back to the tavern.
No, all the way back, and then you can come in for a wee drink, and then
No, see, I'm
Come
like I
back.
said, sir, I'm on duty
You
right
start walking, it'll be the way
5
again.
minutes. 5 minutes.
You're
You're just popping out for 5 minutes.
Sir, so are you going back into the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
With him.
I'm still going. Hey! Oh, whatever.
Morik!
Morik!
Yeah, no, they don't respond.
Got their attention though.
Is that Morik? I swear it's him.
That's not Morik.
Are you sure?
Morik's not on shift today.
Are you sure?
Aye.
It looks just like him.
We've got helmets on, pal.
Yeah, it looks just like him. I swear, he looks
Aye.
just like that.
We all look this. Just come with me. Let's get you back to the tavern. Mate.
It's a spitting image.
So yeah, so he's going to attempt to lead you, to escort you back into the city. The other 3 guards at the gate are just at the gate. Okay.
Knock them out stealthily.
Right. Okay.
back of the head.
Sure. So
Possible.
I mean, you can definitely try. So they're in like kind of
Can
like
you
big
size
kind
them
of.
up? Can you size them up right quick?
It takes about a minute. I suppose
We've
they've
been here for.
We've been here a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have sized all of them up at this point, right?
Yep.
I would like to size them up.
8 level 2 HP. Kind of the only relevant thing, right? AC.
Should be like it. Oh, I mean, they're all going to have the same because it's all like the same armor. So I'll get HP for one.
Can I? What kind of armor are they wearing, Jake?
They're wearing plate mail. They got these big, like full face helmets on, and big horns on them and stuff. Big like ram horns.
Hmm.
Big heavy shields.
Okay.
So where are you sizing up, Aaron?
HP, armor class, and
Strength.
Okay, well none of them are as strong as you.
yeah, I just realized that many things will get that knowledge.
Oh,
Health
right.
is
Oh,
not as
gotcha.
armor class as me and not as strong as me.
Well, that's-
You don't know stuff. Do we just run around like a chicken, try and catch all the guards, and then run back again? So they don't have to knock anybody out.
Yeah, so they have a higher armor class than you.
Oh,
What's your armor class? 19?
19.
Yeah, they got a higher armor class.
What do you want to just run back
And how many hit
and
points do
try
you
and
have?
circle them so they
Uh,
run
2,
after us?
4.
We
They
can
got
outrun
more
them.
No,
no,
the
more.
worst thing that could happen is we get arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, that's happened
He-
before.
he's
They've
sending
got more hit
Rurak.
points than me and more armor
So they know.
class.
Oh, that's bad.
It's very bad.
Rurak,
I'm on a plan then.
Rurak,
What? What?
Lead them away.
we run.
That might be weird because
Escape
I'm not
we
sure
run.
we can take him.
Alright,
That is definitely Mark. Mark! Run back to the
please
door.
take off. Sprinting.
No, we're
Or
running.
you're
We're
running.
running.
like,
We're running to the door.
Fucking tail.
Okay.
Circle round and run back. Yes, the
Being absolute hooligans.
Alright, okay.
Run in 2 different directions.
Yeah, we split.
Okay, sure.
Disperse.
All chatting more.
Okay, give
I'm
it.
running in 60 bags.
We can't take
Give
them,
it.
then it's
All of you give it an athletics check.
A play. You're trying to get the attention of the guards on the gate.
Can we outrun them because we're like twice their height? Well, that's not bad.
No, I'm sure.
Yes.
14.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Can Ward
Oh,
pick
minus
that
one.
up?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you got word with you,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah.
16.
Yeah, he could pick that up. Yeah.
I got 16. I'm not doing too
It
bad.
would be like a human picking up a dwarf, which would look a bit weird.
It's a 16.
16.
10.
I got 14.
14?
10.
10. Yeah, so he takes off after you, but he's in big heavy armor, so he didn't, like, you've got a speed advantage. You leg it towards the door. And the guards at the gate, they all draw their swords, and they're like, right, you stay back, stay back, stay back,
Maury!
stay back.
Mark, I love you. Why were you right by?
So what are you, what is your game plan?
We're just trying to circle around, get them all to follow us, and then run back again.
We want to resist enough that like all of them are going to have to take us back.
'Cause it's 4
Sure,
of us.
okay.
Is there snow?
Like they look at each other and they're like, and then they kind of charge forward. They got their swords out and kind of brandishing them. Like, you should calm down. Stop. 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 All of you.
Is there snow?
There's not currently any snow. I said everyone just calm
I
down.
thought we had something special.
Ma'am, I don't know you. I'm sorry about Morik. I'm sorry everybody's hurt you. I'm sure he's a dastardly man.
Are you a friend of Morik's?
No.
Do you know him?
No.
Your friend said he's not a ship, that must mean you know him.
You're a liar!
Hello, mistake, man.
So it's Morik.
I start to the right of the door. Is there any bushes or is it just like fucking?
It's just
open?
like screen rocks.
Is there a big rock that I can?
There's like a rock that's like this big. Duck down.
Sure. Wait. Start making a crawl hole that
Sure, okay.
that even the dragonborn could like
Okay.
Army
So how
crawl
does your stone shape is it?
stone shape. It takes one action, so these guys are gonna distract for a little bit. But
What?
basically, no, it's like 6 seconds to cast it. So you have to do it.
Easy.
We're playing the hysterical card.
Drunk and hysterical.
You can't use stone, okay.
It's rough enough stone shape. Oh, never mind. It's too late to ask.
Maybe. So your first 6 seconds, so you're just making like a crawl hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start doing that and it heads 5 feet in and then it's still a rock.
Yeah.
But they don't notice.
But I'm heading diagonally.
Oh
to
sure,
where I
okay,
think
yeah.
the-
No, it's still leaves down there. Yeah, there you go.
That's
As
fine.
long as you need me.
Alright, keep it going.
The guards are like, okay, everyone, you need to just calm down. Can everyone just come over here? Come over to us.
Why?
Because
So you
Get on to us!
Yeah, we still can lie like Maury.
okay, ma'am, look, you know, I've done some thinking. I think actually I do know the
What
Morik
do you
you're talking
do?
about. Aye, why don't you come?
Oh.
I know what he
Absolute
says.
wank.
I can take you over there. You can meet him yourself.
Child?
Aye,
Oh,
why don't you just come over
all
here?
come with them. We'll all go
No.
talk to
Come
Morik.
on. You
No.
tell him how
Please,
good
back
I am.
up. Why don't you just come over here? We have
Why
to shout to each other. Why don't you just come closer?
Why?
We can just.
Why? Tell us that way.
How is that way? Do you want to go back?
Yeah.
Can I just start screaming? Just like, just like,
You upset Derek.
Sir,
Derek,
I need you to calm down.
just
Oh,
like
Sir.
proper losing my shit.
Give us a performance check.
whole town to the game.
What's charisma?
Charisma, yeah.
How do you
Are you-
fail
are you
at
proficient?
screaming?
I don't know if I'm proficient in
He screams like a dragonborn.
breeds
Oh, it's too much alcohol.
Humans are amazing.
I didn't know you could do that then.
Derek. Like a butterfly.
It's an 11.
11. So Zorgar, or whoever his human name is, Zach.
Derek.
It's Derek.
Derek.
Come on.
Territories.
Not following the storyline.
Derek, just so are you running around here, or do you just like sit yourself down and just running around screaming? So Derek starts screaming, and they're all like,
That
right,
flailing
okay.
as well.
So they're gonna attempt to grapple you, all.
Oh, time to run.
Yeah,
Run
back
Give us an athletics check, everyone.
Can I just like suddenly stop screaming and just sprint?
Oh, 17.
17 all.
19.
Wait,
14.
17? What is it left?
Yeah.
We got -1.
Can I do? No, I can't. Can I do acrobatics to like?
26.
Dive,
Sure, yeah, okay. No.
Okay, 16.
16.
26.
26. What'd you get?
19.
19. Okay, so
But we want to make sure they don't run too far so they
Yeah,
can still chase
okay.
us.
So you get so Derek just takes off. He's screaming the house down, and they're trying to catch him. Like they're primarily just like what the fuck. So they're chasing him primarily. The two of you are just kind of hovering, dancing on the periphery, you know, close enough just to tempt them. Maybe they could get one of you guys. So like one or two of them, like one of them like tries to spear tackle with it and misses. And Rurak, you've got enough time to get another couple of stone shapes off. So like after like 20 seconds of solid like chanting, and the wall shifts, and you can see there's like a little crawl space, and it stops being stone and it starts being like black.
So like yeah, there's like a
Yeah.
actually cool. Aaron, Malvin,
I'll start
Let's go.
following in with my own.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of crawl in, and you find yourself in this sort of. It's a bit of a squeeze for Aaron. You know, your armor gets scraped a bit uncomfortably, and you're covered in dirt and stuff when you emerge. But then you're in this kind of large, actually quite ornate tunnel. You know, the lots of pillars have been created, big arched ceiling, all illuminated by the drift globe. It's about 40 feet tall, and there's like a path that kind of gently sort of slopes upwards in the distance.
is it like dusty in here or
It's quite dusty, yeah.
is there footprints?
Give us a survival check.
Maybe not. You should. Actually, do you want to do it? Yeah, can I ask Naren to check out the?
Sure, yeah.
Look at the flaw.
What do you reckon I see?
It's intelligence.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
17.
17. Yeah, so like there's a lot of like just random like bits of like kind of rock dust and stuff that's falling from the ceiling. You know, kind of like as there's like thunders and stuff kind of up ahead above you, you can hear like rocks and stuff kind of falling from the ceiling. But you find like one or two solitary big kind of large footprints and got big toes.
And if I have to examine the Matuk's feet,
They're about the same size.
they
They're like
have
open
5
faced.
or 6 toes.
They have 5 toes.
What are you doing?
They're like open faced sandal tracks.
Right, I'm gonna call these guys. We got in. Just to the right of the door.
Ah,
Figure it out. I
Right,
don't
we're
know.
gonna boost. Bye. I'm just gonna start running.
yeah. Spread!
For the.
We're just going back the way, I guess we'll circle around.
Yeah,
Are you just going back to the city?
pretty much.
Okay.
Pretend towards the woods or something.
Yeah, run off into the woods.
Sure,
and circle
okay.
back.
So the first guard,
Catch
the
us
OG
if you
guard.
can.
he keeps falling, and he's got his sword out. He's calling it like, "Okay, I'm starting to get angry now.
Sorry!
Everyone, why don't you just sit down? Let's talk this over like adults. I don't want to have to put you in the jail."
Running. I'm running.
Yeah.
Running to the woods. And
Can I catch a short ass?
my plan is right. I'm gonna sending this to these guys as well. That we run to the woods, and as soon as we lose any kind of line of sight, I could drop seeming and create a sound that makes it sound like dwarves are running through the woods, and we're just like, "What the fuck was that?"
Are we still together? Or are we maybe split in different directions?
We converge.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, you
That's
guys
the plan.
reconverge in the forest. You can hear like panting and footsteps kind of form behind you, and he goes, "Really, I don't want to hurt anyone, but I will if you keep evading the law like this."
Right, have I dropped it?
Yeah. You're making a dwarf sound.
Yeah, like the laughing and like the drunkenness, like in the distance fading away, kind of.
Sure. Okay.
Excuse me, what's
So
going
you
on?
guys just rested yourselves.
Yeah.
He's like,
Hiya.
Hi.
We're just on our way back to the city. We were here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I remember you. I found the Have you
Yeah.
seen three drunkards?
I
Went by.
did hear something. They were running.
Could I enlist your aid? There's a bounty on them.
that was fast.
They've
They
been.
just seemed like a bunch of drunkards.
There was a lot of crime.
I've had it, frankly.
What did
The
they
public
look like?
nations, trust me, I can get a hefty fine out of them.
They were
And
going
I'm
pretty
happy.
fast. I've
They
not
were-
got a lot of speed, but I can have a look.
They were
Pretty
booking
good.
it.
Well,
Back to
so
the
what
city.
direction can you show me?
They went. What sort of direction was it? Like, you can still hear them a bit in the distance.
Was it towards the city? Or was it the other way?
No.
I need it fast, okay? 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
my-
gonna
my-
lose.
Right, that way. And I just pointed in a random direction
Okay,
towards
thank
like where I'm making the
Thank
sound.
you. Thanks. Your aid's appreciated.
Hi,
You're
guys.
welcome. Hope you have a good night.
And you too. Thanks.
Speed walk.
Okay, give us a stealth check. Assuming you're attempting to be sneaky.
Sneaky, and I'll cast invisibility on. I can't. How many people have we got here? I
4.
Well,
Oh no, rapid ability is 5 then.
Griffin can be a squirrel.
Let me just see how many people I can actually.
can
cast
I
on.
like on so you know there's like a small hole
Yeah.
on the outside. Can I keep that small, but like once you get in there, it spaces out a bit.
Oh sure, yeah, yeah.
So like it's easy to like
Yep.
get through.
Yeah, kind of smooth it out.
Mm.
Like a sort of a
Yeah.
shootout shape.
Yeah, cool.
No worries.
How many spell slots should I take up?
3.
It's gonna take us ages to walk up there.
How many was that?
4 plus tracking's can be squirrel.
So I can do 1, 2, 3. So I can cast it. Third level. No. Fourth level. Cast it 4th level. And probably.
Sure, okay. And so you're all invisible?
Yes.
Okay. And so if you, give it all a stealth check with advantage.
Ooh, 17.
Advantage?
I already rolled.
Oh
That's
Yeah.
not good.
It's like 11.
Six.
Advantage for that?
Yeah, I already
Oh,
rolled.
sorry.
It's a 6.
A 6. Okay. So you're
But I'm invisible. I'm very
Yeah.
small.
Okay. So you head up to the gate, invisible like. You can see the 3 guards are there again. They're just like, I've had it with that. Like we're gonna have to talk about we're gonna have to move last spell earlier. I'm not having this anymore. It's just
This is like a regular occurrence.
Stop breaking hearts.
What's Matuk done this time?
More excluding an arson.
Mark's a lady killer.
They're just kind of arguing with each other. Then you kind of try and sneak past. What did you get, Muir?
19.
19.
17, sorry.
17. Yeah, Muir just like makes no sound. Adjusts some mechanism on her leg, and sort of just kind of glides almost over the gravel. Stormguard still pretty clanky. Are you not in your? Alright, okay, that's fine. So what did you get? An 11? And then I got a 6. So you guys are heading up, and then, like, because you're invisible as well, right? And then you kind of accidentally bump into each other. And then, like, that.
Can I be like ready to close up the hole?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Like the last person comes through.
Mhm.
So I'm just counting here.
Did you get that?
4. Some more. Nice.
I don't know, it must have been the wind or something. Samir, you make it into the hole, no worries. Ward is close behind you. He's quite big though. The hole does not look big enough for Ward.
He's shrunk.
Oh, he is shrunk, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
They just kind of slides in after you. But you haven't. So Lida and Zorgar, you're kind of freeze framed outside the gate. But they prick their heads up for a minute and they're like looking around, and one of them kind of heads off to investigate, like, you know, a little further away from the gate. But they don't seem to know the two just yet. So give us another stealth check. Yeah, you're still visible.
It's 15.
Oh,
Wow,
that one.
lucky. Fuck! Why is this dice? Right, I'm sorry.
Inspiration.
Okay, you know what, fine. I'm cursed. I'm
Yes!
cursed today.
Nice.
So the highest roll was like 6 plus 1? 7?
7. Okay.
150.
15. Okay, Zorgar kind of sneaks around the side and pushes himself in. What's it? How long does it take? 10 minutes.
Okay, it's gonna be clangy. Just
So,
wait.
yeah. And then you're kind of heading around, but it's like every step you take, it's like a. And they're like, "What's that noise? What is that?" It's like it's coming from down the side, and they kind of head off towards the.
I can't cast a spell. Do I see any rocks?
There are some rocks. They're quite small rocks.
Can I toss one to like the other side so it makes a sign like around the other side?
Sure. Yeah. Give us a deception check.
It's a flying rock!
So use your dexterity.
What?
Happy.
Oh yeah! After I throw my rock.
You hit him in the face.
A shiny rock comes out of the darkness.
7.
7.
9.
Yes, you pick up. You kind of reach down, and pick up a rock. You kind of lob it, and they're like, "That rock just jumped off the ground. What's going on?" And they rush over.
Papu is getting directed to like crawl up with her legs.
Okay. Can you give me a dex save?
I'm running. I'm hightailing it. Dex save. Save. 15.
15. Okay, so you narrowly avoid like one of them like charging into you, and you dispense Pabu, and he like scuttles and like, "Oh, what the?"
I'm fucking hightailing it.
Can you give us an athletics check?
I'm guessing we hear this commotion.
Yeah. 12. Yeah, so you find the hole and you kind of dive in and kind of scurry up. So it's worth noting that people inside, you have not seen like Ward or Muir or Zorgar appear because they're invisible.
Waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like just waiting by the thing. So.
And then there's like a scrabbling.
Close the fucking hole.
Am I hearing that?
Yeah.
Okay, is that everyone?
Close
Okay. Can I just like stone shape and like?
Sure.
I don't know if it'll look natural, but I close it
Sure. Okay.
as flush as I
I'm
can.
gonna
So look.
go into Papu's eyes and just fucking cause havoc again.
Okay.
Hello, noise.
Give us a performance check with dexterity.
And run towards the safe. With performance check with what?
Dexterity.
I don't know what Papu's dex is doing. She's not.
Sure. Yeah.
12
12. Okay.
or 11.
Yeah, they're like, they've like butchered him off, and he's just kind of scurrying around. And like, "Bloody Phillips, what is that? So it's glowing. Why is it glowing?" And he heads off kind of and scurries off into the distance. And you can hear them kind of resume their post outside the gate, and they're like, "God."
Yeah, and
God, the Daylight have it easy, don't they?
I'll recomp him.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all on the other side of the gate. You're in this. So the rest of you see this kind of big, like a 40-foot tall, arched ceiling. There's pillars up the side. It's very well crafted, but obviously very old and very dusty. there's a single sandal print in the dust on the floor near the gate. And there's a path.
I'm not here.
Present.
Stormguard, where are you? Stormguard. Oh. Let's go. Right, just be quiet for the first little bit. They might hear us still. Can I attempt to track these footprints or any traces that they may have left?
Yeah. I mean, give us a survival check.
That's 16.
Yeah, they head in the only direction.
The whole time we're going up on it, I just want to make sure they don't stop there.
Sure. Okay.
See where it leads.
Yeah. So the path kind of continues up. You can hear kind of like wind from like in the distance, in the direction you're heading. Let me just get last week's notes.
Wow. Wow. Look at that note folder.
That's for beefy notes.
Can I be on the wrists?
Yeah, you can.
That's good.
Oh, on there.
Oh.
Why does she have to be weird sometimes?
I can do it by just walking, so I'm just going to flick it all off.
Sure. Okay. So it is kind of. By this point, it's like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So you're able to continue up the mountain if you wish. It's going to be a trek, probably. So how much food and rations and stuff have you brought with you?
The usual amount.
Honors.
Hunters.
Hunters.
Give us a number.
We can create food more, can't
97.
we?
Yeah, but it costs spell slots.
Oh.
So I need to know how many you've got.
How much is an ordinary ration pack that we have as part of your backpack?
Like cost wise?
No, I think just like how much.
Like in the
food
adventurers
is there.
pack and stuff.
I thought those will be long gone.
I guess we didn't think that
We,
far
we
ahead.
brought the usual amount, which I don't know how much that is.
Well, it's 2 weeks to get up here, so it'll be 2 weeks to get down. Wasn't it?
Just skydive. Jump.
So I guess 5 weeks worth of rations. I assume that's what we bought.
Like we bought the climbing gear and stuff for the initially for the intent to use it, but yeah, I don't know.
We probably camp up tonight now.
So you're talking about bringing 70 rations a person.
I don't know. Yeah.
Does water have like a storage compartment? You can just shove some food in.
Really?
So what 1 day's rations is half a gold, and it weighs 2 pounds. So, like, how many would you have brought with you?
This is maths I was not prepared for.
10 rations each. It's underballing it, but like you know.
Same with
Raffin
Fairfall.
has good berries. Yeah,
Is-
good berries
yeah,
and you
good
can make
berries.
big more.
Yeah.
See this path all the way up?
Yeah.
Is it like you can see straight up, or is it just?
It just curves very gently.
Does it look like we could sled down it if we wanted?
You have no idea.
Yeah, gnarly sled.
Shall we?
Never gone snowboarding.
Should we run, or should we just go
Well,
on?
it's midnight, 1 a.m. So unless we want to get exhausted, we should just camp up for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to sleep and settle in one.
I'm good to hide somewhere somehow. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Tiny nut.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut keeps us safe always.
Okay, it's a tiny hut. At the base of the stairs, is that like a good place that was? Is it like a hallway and then stairs?
So it's like a hallway that curves very gently upward.
Alright, well, why don't we go until we're just tired and how long is that? Or just want to do outdoors? Right now? Okay.
I don't know, like, we can go to hell on the chair.
Right.
They might.
please me hold points.
It's true. We got another guards to put on. Check.
Instead of I brought the whole.
How loud are you guys talking?
I wanted us to walk away
Yeah, I think it's a
before
good
we
idea.
start making noise.
Because you're in quite like a
Yeah.
large reverberant chamber, and you can hear them on the other side of the door.
We're about
Can
half
we
an hour
can
now.
we go until like we stop hearing your voices?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in continuing for a while. It's-
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Walk for an hour.
At least just be a bit safe.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk for an hour, and you can head up, and you can hear the kind of wind from outside getting louder, and then you see there's like you get to a point where it starts to get cold, and then you can see there's like is where you can see in the distance the point where the tunnel stops being a tunnel and just starts being the mountainside.
Well, let's stop here and just camp out.
Yeah.
Still running shifts, so just in case, in case they make noise and then we
It's,
hear it.
the dome is like opaque from the outside, so I guess I'll try and put it in a corner somewhere and make it the same color as the wall.
Sure. Okay.
Like a fallen rock or something.
I want
Yeah.
it to really look like that, but it's
I know.
really, really not paying attention.
Okay.
Pretty dark.
Yeah, so you let it cast tiny hut, you all kind of bed down for the evening, and the night passes uneventfully. And you're kind of woken in the morning with like sunlight coming in from the mountainside.
So is the thunder clouds still above when you look out the entrance?
You can't really like if you walk to the entrance and then kind of peer like straight up, then yeah, you can see the storm up there, like quite a ways up there.
And I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea to take off all the metal, basically, because lightning starts to damage. Is that a thing?
That might be a problem.
Yeah, I realize. Anyway, everyone get on your snow gear.
Prepare my spells.
Also, can you attempt to sending?
Can I scry Matuk?
Yeah.
Sending didn't work last time. Scry is a 5th level, which I will prepare just now.
I'm scared he's checking to see how strong looks if the subject is dead.
So what are we planning on doing today? We're going to be fighting today, do you think? Or do we want
Potentially, if we get to the top of the mountain.
Doing utility or play nobody.
So
Yeah.
Trying to smite clients probably good.
Yeah, that's a good relatively abilities. Like,
They're fine. It's probably handy.
You don't see him.
Don't see him.
Nope.
And do I know what that means?
It either means that the scrying just didn't work, or because like you target like a person, so it either means that the scrying didn't work. It means the scrying didn't work, but it either means that's because it just some sort of weird scrying magic bullshit. It just didn't work, or it means that he's no longer a person.
Do I get anything? Is it like a fuzzy connection or just nothing?
Just nothing.
Can you scry on someone in a different plane?
You can, yeah. Okay.
I'm not getting anything from Matuk. I can't message him. I can't see him.
Is
I guess we'll find his body when we get to the top. I'm not sure we can get up there any faster than just climbing wherever the hell we are.
Okay. That's fine.
It's good.
What's the mountain terrain like?
It is mountainous. So there's kind of it's raining, so it's kind of like light mud underfoot, and that kind of gravelly mud. And the path is dodgy in places. It's not because it's not super well trafficked. It's kind of like knobbly and full of rocks and stuff, and difficult to kind of walk comfortably. And you're kind of, as soon as you step out of the tunnel, you're sort of like blasted by wind from the right hand side of the mountain. So
Who's got the boots of winter?
I think you do.
I think I do. Unless someone else wants them.
I think my gym is
Are we doing anything about Nell? Or are we sticking with it?
How much we can do?
We've got 2 weeks.
Should we? Yeah. I mean, it's easier to climb without Nell. Armor and stuff on.
I mean, heck, you
Put
could
it in your
climb
bag.
and you went up.
How-
This is the same route.
It's not the same route.
No.
What about Ward?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, at least
He'll just draw it all.
Yeah, at least he's a conduit.
He's tall.
I don't like this plan.
Put him in front.
In fact, give him a kite.
Give him a massive help.
I mean,
Still
stick
wearing
with
that big
armor,
scar.
it's fine. It's just it's harder to climb, and potential everyone's more electric conduits and stuff.
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's just myself so help you.
Cool. I'll stick with armor as well. 'Cause I'm
Sure.
resistant, so.
That's good for some, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I cast? Hang on. Sorry. Where is it? Can I cast? When it gets particularly lightning, can I cast protection from energy on board? Thunder damage.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Or is it lightning damage?
It's lightning.
Alright, let me.
Like you're still quite a ways below the storm right now.
Okay. But when it starts getting hairy.
Yeah. Okay. So, can everyone give me a survival check?
Oh, 19.
Also,
20.
Also an 11.
12. Oh, damn, it's close.
14.
14. So who's the lowest moment you got? 11. Yeah. So the first day is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You know, you've had worse. It's just it's fairly slow progress at the side of the mountain. And then night begins to fall, and it's looking to be the sort of time where you're like just trying to find a place to rest. So what is your plan in terms of resting?
Dang God.
Okay.
Always comfortable.
Okay, sure. Alright.
That shot can't get blown off the mountain, can it?
No.
10 picks.
Strong.
Yeah, so the first day passes in a fairly standard, no one really has any big issues. And, there's a couple of bits where, someone falls over. Or whatever. Yeah, that's a dog. Keep going.
In the snow.
It's not snowy yet. But it's cold enough that you're like, it's probably going to be snowy soon.
I've got
Yeah.
word scores.
Sure, okay. It's been heating it more.
Yeah, I hope I can. Yeah, because he's like, I can't go to bed. What should I do? Like, go to bed? Yeah. He's really good at it.
Yeah, so you take your first day up the side of the mountain, pretty standard, nothing really much to report. You make pretty good progress. You're like, said it takes 2 weeks, if you keep going like that, or 4 days or whatever, not that far, it's just, not too bad at all. So can you give me a survival check for the second day?
15.
8.
7.
7.
At 20.
Now you're doing fine.
Ooh.
Thriving.
Very
At
nice.
20.
Waldron has accustomed herself after a weak start on day 1. She's pumped up. She's ready to go. What did you get, Linda?
7.
7. Yeah, you're just like, oh,
the
Like it was a big
snow.
mountain. It's way bigger when you're up close.
It's way bigger for me.
Especially that, yeah. It's about twice as big as it is for everyone else.
You're more like for like warm climates and stuff, aren't you? Yeah. Let me give you the bits of winter and stuff. Yeah, the cold resistance.
Oh, fucking stinking.
Here you go.
Don't mind the athlete's foot.
Like smell lines coming off of it.
What do you think he's been putting in the shoes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just for now. Yeah. I feel like we're might be start getting into the combat stuff and taking off.
Okay. So as it's kind of getting to nighttime on the second day, there's like a cave on the mountainside. It looks like it's fairly habitable. So it's up to you guys whether you want to.
It's fairly
Fine,
habitable for other people.
Mountain lions.
I mean, if it's fairly habitable for us, it's fairly habitable.
I like time.
There might be some
Where-
cool shit.
What is gonna be in there?
I found last time I was in a cave up this mountain, I found like a clue from miners in the past or whatever of a good path. It's good. Give it a look.
It's just not really just way up.
Let's give it a look.
Take a
All right. Cave.
Can I look around for markings like last
Yeah,
time?
sure. Give us an investigation check.
Investigation is it's a 9.
9. No mark.
Are there any wolf skeletons?
No.
Tick skeletons?
There's a very small kind of stone circle, like a makeshift fireplace, except there's nothing in it.
It's increasing.
Like the stones, they're quite neatly laid out.
Stones. It's the right time now. Let's
Does
go.
that look like the two things?
Difficult to tell.
Can I? It's a giant. It's foot.
Yeah, sure. Give us an investigation check.
It has been like 2 weeks.
It's been like
It's in a
month.
cave though.
It's been like 5 weeks.
That's a non-
Yeah.
At least.
20.
Maybe 7.
And what?
Oh,
About that?
natural 20.
Like there's a couple of signs of like travelers, but you can't tell specifically if they're orcish in nature.
Tiny hat. Tiny hat.
Sure. So you guys, so what are you doing with the hunt today?
Sleeping in it.
Oh yeah, but like color-wise.
I'll just make it match the cave or the
Sure.
snow or outside.
It's just like yeah, kind of rough on the game. Are you guys still keeping watches, or are you just all sitting? Okay.
The water's like 24%.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
a good point,
whoa.
actually.
I mean, still saying 6 hours.
Sure.
Malvern, I think it's the same. Alright. Sounds good.
Okay. So you're on watch as well, Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So halfway through the night, you notice this little, like from like a little like hole in one of the corners of the cave, and this little like ray dude emerges. He's like a foot and a half tall. He's got like big eyes, and he's gonna emerges and kind of. He goes over to like the fire pit and he like looks in it, and he kind of rummages around, and he says, "Come on, clan," and then he goes back in the hole.
Oh, I like it. Let's adopt him.
Oh, that's cute.
Just go back to watch.
Word like was it? Okay.
He's had to make it fun.
Yeah, so the second day passes
What's that watermelon?
otherwise uneventfully. So where you finished up on the second day, it's like it's starting to get actually quite treacherous underfoot. It's beginning to get quite cold. The storm is a lot closer. It looks like you're probably going to start getting to like the periphery of the storm tomorrow.
Start doing that kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe at the top.
Strongest at the front and back? Or just the front? Front and back.
Just
Or the middle?
front, isn't it?
Middle.
thought it was just the front.
Just the front.
Yeah.
But I mean, it depends who falls.
Yeah, the front end goes. And it hits the two heavies boys at the front door.
I think if the front end goes anywhere, you're fucked.
Not if you have heavy at the back.
We can spread it. I'm fairly strong. You guys are close.
I'll leave this block. Right at the back.
I can climb walls. I don't really need rock climbing gear. You know?
Graffin doesn't need tied in terms of bird. No, wait, it's still bad, but.
You can cast Featherfall if something really goes. It's more if, you know, a piece of the mountain falls away. You can't be inspired to climb your way out of that. Just.
Just flat.
So are we tying each other? What's the order?
Alright.
It's that it has one strong person from the back end. There's a person in the middle.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's in the
Let's do that
These
then.
are heaviest.
Is Graffin going to be connected? We're tying this man. We're going to tie each other. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Let's do that.
Cool. Okay. So day 3, you set off. Everyone give this a survival check.
19. And
10.
2 people got that
Are you
one.
sure you
Oh,
don't want
something. Slide in.
You attach to the wall, but the wall falls.
Yeah.
In
19. You rolled a nat 1.
I got two.
okay.
Rolling that
Yeah,
one.
it's under
You
this
got
a 1.
What more to get?
That's funny.
Oh.
Our words in fine. He's like, yeah. Don't know what you guys are worried about.
Yeah.
Just a big lot of rock. You just walk up it.
Big pebble.
Basically. It's like other rocks, but bigger.
Can I climb on Ward's back?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, you're kind of taking off up the moon. So who's where are you in the lineup?
So probably back.
Okay, where's Malvern? Front. Okay.
Taking us all down.
So you're heading up the mountain path. It's starting to get like really quite windy. Like the storm is not that far still. And you kind of head up. And then Malvern, you lose your footing at one point and slip. But you don't super slip. Because you're like you slip, but you kind of like. And it kind of sends a sort of cascade of like you have to kind of adjust and you send these like pebbles, like a sort of scree down further down the path, and Zorgar, as like everyone else kind of like dodges out of the way of them or is aware of them, and Zorgar kind of steps wrong on one and falls frontwards and starts to kind of slip off the side.
Can we all plant ourselves? He's tied.
Myself
What was that?
It goes back to
So that's heavy, but all the problem.
yeah. So there's a kind of dodgy moment where like a couple people slip at the same time, and it looks a bit kind of treacherous. But you kind of recover and you keep going, and then you get to this point where like an avalanche has blocked the path.
That might have been.
Might
It was.
Fix it.
I can't fix it.
then undo
You can do an avalanche if you like. No, let's not do that.
go over it?
Yeah, I'll keep on the other.
So
Okay.
yeah, could we melt it
Yeah.
with fire? So
It's like
Oh,
rock and
give it a try.
snow also.
it's what? So
Rock
and snow.
rock and snow. So it's like 15, 20 feet tall.
Let's do a filter.
I guess we climb over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can everyone give us a survival check?
See, after this, can I start like using more of my sticky thing?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
10.
I'm tied up.
How are you? 18.
14.
Does that give me a then?
Yeah, probably.
10 more hits.
Oh, fuck.
That dice is not behaving.
So if I hadn't asked that, it would have been a 1. It's an 8. An 8.
Okay.
Use that one for me.
Yes.
Who got the lowest? You. Okay, so you're like 8. You're at the
I
front.
got 6.
6. Oh, okay.
You too.
So Malbrin kind of, as she's walking up, she can be a bit more kind of brazen about it, but she just sort of sticks. She just kind of goes do 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 do.
Overconfidence.
But like as she kind of crests, like kind of her foot like pushes on one of the rocks, and the rock kind of starts tumbling down like it's like a big like maybe like that sort of diameter boulder, and it
It's sore.
slams into Zorgar's knee.
Just let's all go up today.
Get out the way.
We're tied together.
So Zorgar, you take
Broken knee.
you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
for
wow.
slamming into your leg.
You got backwards knee
Yeah.
action there.
That would kill you if you weren't built.
No.
Wow.
That could have
I will
killed
kill
you.
you if you have really low HP.
If that damage was more than the health you had,
You said that.
you wouldn't have made it.
That was a death.
Those 2 weeks really took on.
They've been in isolation for quite some time.
2 weeks is a long time.
You are dead.
So yeah, this boulder slams into Zorgar's knee, and there's like this kind of crushing sound, and then it just falls off the side of the mountain and bounces. So you can hear like the impact echoing around the valley, and then you can hear it kind of sort of spawn another larger landslide further down the mountain.
Is that one of them? It means that you are resistant to fire damage, and it means you are. So when you've got the shield on, it doesn't apply in the specific one because it's not like a wind. So like if someone hit you with a hammer with that much damage, you have resistance. So you've got the shield.
You want me to take a look at that knee, mate? Or-
Okay.
We don't need you. Don't need your man. Strong
It's all done some big
independent
horn.
And then you reach a fork in the path later on, and there's like there's a steeper path, and there's a kind of more gentle path.
Yeah, this is the whole thing. If you want to go fast or you want to take it safe, I say go fast.
Go fast.
Oh,
For
wow.
Matuk.
Okay, yeah, let's go fast.
Then
Fast. Fast.
He could still,
he's gonna die, right?
Well,
he could still be alive,
Are we
though.
sure they both the paths lead to the place we want to go?
That's a good
What
point.
does it look like both the paths go to where
It's
we
really difficult to know.
Which one looks more trod up?
They're both covered in like a fairly thick layer of snow.
I mean, it's all one mountain and they're both going up. Well, we just go top one way or another.
Steep.
Alright.
Alright, I'll just take what it is. So,
Okay. You head up after a bit of debate. The wind is starting to get like big, and the big wind.
Big
I like to say this is an awful idea, but let's do it anyway.
As long as Malcolm doesn't use it.
Yeah, as long as
Any-
these
I
two.
didn't use to
Any
go
of
up
us.
steep path.
Any of us could do this.
Arthur's got the chancel path.
So everyone get your climbing gear out.
Does everyone have featherfall?
I was assuming everyone already had their spiky shoes on.
Yeah.
Your poles, your axes, other such things. It's probably things. It's a good way to pass time.
Okay, so you head up the kind of steeper path, as you head up, it banks quite sharply up. And the storm is getting closer and closer. And then about kind of come around the corner, and about 35, 40 feet away, you can see these kind of figures shambling around the mountain, and they're kind of
Oh,
Big
giants.
Can we
They're
see
sort of kind of they blend into the storm at first, and then you realize they're like sections of the storm move, and then you can see they're kind of got this sort of humanoid shape, like they're these big kind of tall, shambly beings made of like clouds, and like you can see like streaks of lightning flashing through them, like when he's walking the storm.
Have they seen it?
Not yet, as far as you're aware.
Would I know any kind of elemental creatures?
Give us an Arcana check.
Brain pen. Oh, I like them.
So, how many?
You see 3.
8.
28. I mean, normally you only get like fire, earth, water, air. You get elementals for the other 3 elements as well, but none of them are storm. So like that, it looks like it's an elemental in other ways, but it's just not one of the ones you expect to see.
I'll show Grafton so he has a look at them. You can see them. 'Cause,
Rapid, look at that.
Damn.
He probably won't know what they are either.
Like, the other way then? Can I talk?
How long
Quite
have
hard,
you
yeah.
been going?
Like 3 or 4 hours.
Alright, let's go chat.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Chat. Well, we could. Is there any way to go around?
If we go up.
I mean, they're on the one path, so there's no way around them on the path.
So,
If you had another way, or like that was off the path,
is it just like
Yeah,
a
right.
path wall there?
so it, like the mountainside is on your left. There's a sheer kind of drop on your right. I mean, a bit of a slope to it, and then the path is about 10, 15 feet wide.
We can climb it, but we could just go up.
That's going to go off.
Why would they pop?
Those primordial.
Right,
Maybe
it's
Lida could try to talk to
educated
them,
stone.
and then we have to fight them. What's the terrain like right now?
It
It's
is
just fat as well.
snow underfoot is difficult terrain. The path is about 15 feet wide. It's snowy underfoot. There's snow coming down. Reasonable amount of it.
Sheer cliff or?
Pretty sheer. Kind of that sort of an angle on it. Not like perfectly sheer.
I think there's some sort of wall here.
Oh, some fighting and we're stuck to the wall.
Four.
Great, you're squishing though.
You can climb and climb. I can cast fire climb or something. So 2. So that one really heavy going up. It's just so again. And then we've got
What does it look like?
We see them.
The storm is maybe like 100 feet above you, like you're pretty close.
Does it look like the path like comes back around this way above us?
Give us a perception check.
Perception. 12.
Well, it's kind of the angle of the faces make it difficult to tell, but it looks like they could. It looks like there's kind of a path above you. It's difficult to tell if that path connects to the path you're on right now.
There. Maybe climb up there.
Lands also very common, right? Do you know, falls when you climb or something?
And then we were on that landslide.
Okay,
Pin
under that.
ourselves to the land
Wait,
that will then
see the
slide.
tiny hut what's in there? The tiny hut up here. Pictures from the landslide.
I think I might go with
He
that.
died by falling down the cliff, but he was really comfortable.
Very dry.
Very dry.
Looks great, doesn't it?
I would prefer not to make a landslide.
I say
Also,
we've
there's
got
the
climbing,
there's
we've
the
got climbing.
town under us.
Is the town like the cycle mode of your
Yeah, you can see it in the distance.
It's not.
were, but they don't need to die.
They were mildly inconvenient.
I mean, it's a normal force. It says creatures and objects that are not within the dome can stay hidden.
Although, non-object. I don't
What
know. Wait, did you say creatures and objects?
Yes.
Okay.
What about something made of nothing?
What about antimatter?
I thought we just fight it.
Alright.
I'm just concerned they look like wind guys and they go just wow. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry. I've got medical prepared. Flame. Flame.
Better do it. Engage forward. Talk to them. When they fight us, fight them.
This is a terrible idea. They look hostile.
I
They
mean,
look pretty angry.
they're not sitting there having tea with each other and cracking jokes.
Imagine going up Highcroft already then.
Oh,
And you get to the bit. Like that.
Where,
There are
like,
people made of storms.
They're
They're
just kind
probably
of
pretty
shambling
pissed.
around.
All the time.
Every now and then they like one of them's like kind of like whips a crack of lightning up the side of the mountain. And
Oh, they have a lightning whip. Whoa.
I know I'm not supposed to be.
I'm a
So
chance
is it?
on this, yeah.
I feel like if we fight them, we're going to cause an avalanche. Or they'll just weaken something.
I kind of feel like a climbing solution, you know?
I like
Yeah,
climbing.
that's fine.
That's fine.
We
Let's
can-
have it climb. It
what
doesn't
your
work.
balls your
I
thing?
can either fly spider climb or fly.
Why don't we put like spider climb on our two like strongest guys?
Alright,
And
put it
then-
on board.
Yeah, ward and maybe who's the strongest after the burn there.
Stormguard, so he's at the upright. Moblins at the centre.
Yep.
That's the spider climb.
Right, let's do that.
I
Let's
can
just
only
hold people.
give one person spider climb.
No, but Malvern has it already, so you
Oh,
ward
oh,
and
right,
it's
yeah, yeah.
over.
Okay.
No,
Only one.
One, sorry. Or ward then, I guess.
Yeah.
Is he the strongest? It's a strength.
like 19.
That's. Yeah, my fingers. Oh, I give it one of these. What are you guys then?
But I'm not. Big talk from someone who's a foot shorter than me.
You're gonna have spider climbs.
He's
Not
not
made of
You're
metal.
like
He is the
the
heaviest.
strong guy climbs onto the
Kind of what I was thinking. In case you fall
That's
down.
heaviest. Oh, I see. Yeah, what is it? You're just climbing.
That's not
In
working.
the shape of magic boots. Not magic
Oh,
boots,
what?
like casting spider climb.
Okay, so what does that look like?
Check.
I'll just finger this clock.
Just
Sure, okay. So is that like how are you are you casting the spell or is it like a class name?
Oh no, it's casting.
Okay, sure. So you kind of
Actually-
reaches into her pouch.
It's a belt that's got little.
Okay, so Mira kind of reaches into her pack and pulls out like a kind of climbing belt, and then two like ice sticks, and then like a bunch of like just like rummages around and pulls out like a mess of wires and metal bits, and just it kind of turns around and then produces this like clicky clanky belt thing, and it straps it onto work. I was like, "What's that? Get that away from me! What is it?"
No, that's your friend. It means you can walk up and down walls.
It's got X's.
Huh?
It's got like pincers.
Yeah.
I don't like
Sure,
that.
no.
What if it pinces me?
It won't. It's your friend. I would take it off after an hour though. It's kind of dirty.
What?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, let's get planning.
Okay. Can everyone give us a stealth check?
Can I go up? Can I go in its back?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Could I take your stuff?
Well,
I can make this invincible again.
10.
I also
Invisibility.
got 10.
Invisibility, perhaps?
Aye.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do it to everyone though.
Seeming
21.
to make us all is it like snow that we're climbing up?
Yeah.
Make us look like
Like
rocks.
this all like pure
Goats.
white disguise.
Okay.
Goats climb sheer faces. White goats.
They're doing
That's
people
polymorph.
like this. Yeah, I was like,
would be goats, but they would be in like humanoid like, shapes.
Doing that.
Okay. I will do invisibility on the big guys. So I will cast.
I don't need it.
It's pretty grey already.
He's purple.
Need more.
Oh, yeah, shit.
He's purple and gold.
God.
I don't worry.
Damn, why didn't I? One, two, three, four.
Is that just because of that?
Yeah, because you have advantage.
5. Okay, I will take the 10. I'll take the 10 I have before. Nice.
That is a 9.
Visible one,
Okay, who got the lowest?
10. 10's
9.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're on back of board, right?
Yes. So I'm not really making any noise by climbing.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Whippers will be fine.
Litter, can you make a strength save, please? Seven.
Wait.
Seven.
I'm not wearing the cloak anymore. So
Okay.
boots.
So, you still got your scarf on, yeah? Yeah, so you're kind of on one flag. And then, like, the winds are pretty high. So, like, you got your big ramp, and then it kind of, like a section of it, like, kind of blows off. So you've got, like, a bit of a trailer, a bit of a bit of razzle-dazzle behind, and then, like, kind of from the path below, you get, like, about halfway up the thing, and then, like, the scarf kind of whips off and it's a long trailing thing, and one of them looks up and then like swings the whip, and it wraps around Lyda's torso. So that you take 36 lightning damage,
Wow.
Fuck.
and you are restrained. And it will be.
We're not fighting them. We're trying to get away from them.
Yeah, sure. It's actually
Can I
happened.
cast wind wall?
I mean, you can. It's going to be initiative, and we're probably going to pick this up next week, I think, because it's 9:30 already, and it seems like a nice dramatic place to pick up. So we'll be back next Tuesday if you want to stream. See you then.